Broken Arrow Public Schools is proud to present Football Night in Oklahoma. It's the 2018 season opener as the Broken Arrow Tigers host the Union Redskins live from Tiger Field at Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium on a beautiful night for football. Tonight's season opener is presented in part by St. John Broken Arrow and by Tulsa Bone and Joint, the exclusive healthcare providers of Broken Arrow Public Schools. I'm Charlie Hannibal alongside of Steve Spavital. And Coach, man, we are ready for another great season of Broken Arrow football.
Oh, I just love this time of year. I mean, it's just the greatest time of year, and I'm just so thankful we're going during 0 week because it just gives you 1 week ahead.
When we start talking about that Broken Arrow offense, you start with Noah Cortez, the senior running back, now in his third year in the backfield for Broken Arrow. 1,500 some yards last year. He's fourth in Broken Arrow history with more than 2,400 yards.
And he doesn't have much to break the all-school record, the all-time school record. He's just an amazing young man, and with the offensive line, the experience we have there, it's going to be very difficult because of the power that he has to tackle him.
The Tigers know what they have in Cortez. They don't know what they have at quarterback. We'll see two quarterbacks tonight, both senior move-ins. Tate Robards will get the start. He moved in from Collinsville, went through spring football with the Tigers, but Quintevin Cherry from Muskogee moved in the summer. Both of them do different things. Robards will get the start. Coach Alexander said he thinks Quintevin will get the third series, and then we'll go from there. Coach, what's that like, trying to break in a new quarterback against the Union Redskin defense?
Well, it's tough. I mean, it's tough, but just like Coach Fred said in his pre-interview with you, is that they're going to make mistakes, and these games you're going to have to try to find out who can play. I remember when I was a defensive coordinator, you put players out in big games like this, and you find out that they can't handle it. They can't handle the pressure. They're going to show their true colors here pretty quick.
The Tigers won the toss and deferred, so Broken Arrow will kick to start the season opener. Spav, real quick, what are your Matthews Ford keys to the game tonight?
Well, I just think real quickly is just by listening to the pre-game speeches, we just got to do the little things right. I mean, in these early games, it's real tough on offense, with your timing, penalties, turnovers. You do too much. You try to get too cute in situations. That's kind of tough. And then defense, you play at different levels, your adjustments, your communication failure. There's a lot of things that go along, but I think the biggest thing is just do the little things right, and I think that will really help us. And along that, it helps field position and possession times.
Tyler Crawford will kick for Broken Arrow, 34 touchbacks out of 66 kicks last year. Kyler Pearson and JT McLeod, back deep to return for the Redskins. About a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the south, blowing south to north with the field orientation here at Tiger Field, and we are ready for the season opener. Glad you're with us on Arrow Vision or 97.1 FM, the Sports Animal, wherever you may be on Hall of Fame night, a Friday night for football in Broken Arrow, America. Waiting for referee Ronnie Robinson to blow it in, and we will have kickoff. Crawford with the left-footed right run up, and boom! The opening kick is deep and into the end zone, out of the back of the end zone, Spav. Nice kick awesome. There.
Yeah, I know we have a heavy wind, but this is interesting with your special teams now. If you really think about it, this first game is the only time that they're going to run these special teams full live and full go. So that's a real crucial situation, and that's where we have the experience factor.
Great point. Union got a scrimmage outside, but Broken Arrow had to scrimmage just in the indoor on the short field with the severe weather last Thursday. Right. So really the first time the special teams units have seen competition. Here comes that Union Redskin offense. Peyton Thompson is the quarterback, a 6'2", 195-pound senior, completed 66% of his passes last year for 2,791 yards and 33 touchdowns against 8 interceptions. Darius Boone is his tailback, 5'11", 200-pound senior. He did a number on the Tigers in the state semifinals last year. Thompson takes the snap, and we have a flag on the play before we even get started.
Yeah, you knew there was a delay somewhere down the line. They get into a 4 wide, and they're going to try to hit an open man here. But gosh, a penalty. You can't do these things. Field position.
5-yard penalty there makes it 1st and 15, so Union will start at the 15-yard line. Thompson takes the snap, rolling to his right, shuffling, firing, incomplete. He was looking for Braden White, and it slipped out of his hands. So an early mistake there for Union, maybe some nerves, Beth.
Yeah, and that's that receiving core that has like zero experience. And by having that and you playing a game like this, it's tough. It is tough.
2nd and 15, coming ball on the 15-yard line. Redskins go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Thompson takes the snap. It's a give to Boone up the middle. Makes a man miss to his left, but he's brought down after a gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, interesting call, 2nd and 15. They ended up getting out of 4 wide and going in with the fullback.
Gavin Potter in on the tackle for the Tigers, a former backup quarterback, wrestling champ. Man, he's going to be a good fit in that Tiger defense. 3rd and 14 coming now. Ball on the 16-yard line. 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right for Peyton Thompson. Now motion out of the backfield. Swings it out to Boone. He's got it at the 10. Cuts up. Kewan Tolbert, though, trips him up, and it's going to be 3 and out for Union on the opening drive.
Great. That's what you need. Now, when we talk about field position, this is exactly what you do. They're going to have to punt against the wind. They went 3 and out. Great job by our defense. Just a great job. And that's what we need. We need our defense to play up to its expectations.
Isaiah Keller deep to return for Broken Arrow. He is a junior wide receiver, grew up in Broken Arrow, lived in Virginia last year as a sophomore while his dad was in the military. He's back, and he awaits the punt from Union Stephon Forbes. And it's a shank. A short, wobbling punt goes out of bounds at the Union, close to the 40-yard line. The official's going to walk this one back to about the 41. He's still going, right to the 40. So it's almost a flip of a year ago, Spav.
I know,
Broken
that's what
Arrow
I was
has
thinking.
good field position thanks to special teams.
Exactly, because last year we had our opening punt was 9 yards, I think. So now, you get the ball on the 40-yard line plus 40. They started on the 20. That's a lot of yardage that we've gained.
Tigers will start at the Union 40. There's a whistle before the snap. We're trying to get something coordinated with the officiating crew down here. Tigers will change personnel. Logan Matthews checks out. Isaiah Keller comes in. Tate Robards, the senior quarterback, trying to get his troops aligned for the first offensive play of the season for the Broken Arrow Tigers. Dax Wilson, the tight end, moves from left to right. Robards under center, takes the snap. Play fakes to Cortez. Robards throws. He's hit as he threw. Way underthrown. He was hit, and that one just ended up nowhere.
Well, I tell you, we're going to play a lot of heavy sets. We're going to balance their 3-4 out, and their safeties are very aggressive. So, that Coach Wilkinson is going to try these strategic shots, because of the man coverage.
That was Darius Murdoch, the Tulsa commit, on the pressure for Union. Pre-snap trade again. Kaiser Newell and Isaiah Keller move from left to right. Robards takes the snap. This time it's a give to Cortez. Cortez has a seam to the right side across the 30. First down yardage and more inside the 20 before he's forced out of bounds. First National Bank first down for Noah Cortez. Broken Arrow down to the 20, and the Tigers inside the red zone already.
I tell you, when we shifted over, they didn't adjust properly. They were a man short by not shifting and not adjusting properly, and that's what happens on defenses.
Gain of 20 for Cortez on his first carry of the season. 10:29 to go. 1st and 10 from the Union 20. Robards out of the gun with Kaiser and Keller to his left. It's a snap, swing pass out to Cortez. He's got it at the 25, cuts up inside the 20, has a seam across the 15. Nice little yardage out of the backfield for Noah Cortez. We didn't see him do that a whole lot last year.
No, and I tell you what, early in the year, in this 0 week especially, it is so crucial to get the running back in the passing game.
Gain of 9 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 1. Broken Arrow with the ball, threatening at the Union 11. 3 wide to the right. Cortez in the backfield to the right of Tate Robards. His first drive as a Broken Arrow Tiger. Robards takes the snap, hands to Cortez, going to the left, trying to find a seam. He's got a first down before he's finally forced out of bounds by Nick Jones. Inside the 10, though, a First National Bank first down for Broken Arrow, and the Tigers continue to march on Union.
I tell you what, Coach Wilson's done a great job of shifting his players and Union not making the proper adjustments. They are a man short, if not more, every down.
1st and goal from the 7. Double tight formation for Broken Arrow. I formation. It's Newell, the fullback, Cortez, the tailback. Robards now backs out, barking some orders Takes the snap. It's a give to Cortez. Following his lead block from Newell, he's going to get a couple inside the 5.
Yeah, running that power play. Like we said, we're going to see a lot of heavy sets, a lot of 2 tight ends, and this is for a reason, to balance them up and not allow the defense to disguise things, and especially in the blitz game.
2nd and goal from the 5. 9:51 to go in the opening quarter. First drive of the season for Broken Arrow, and it's a good one so far. Kewan Tolbert in at tailback. It's a toss to Tolbert. Newell's got a lead block. Tolbert trying to cut it up. He's inside the 5. He was hit hard by Isaiah McGuire, but Tolbert gains a few. It'll be 3rd and goal from about the 3.
He almost slipped it. He almost made it.
One more block, and I think he would have snuck in.
Had good speed on the perimeter, and that's a fault sometimes too early in the year with these defenses is their perimeter fitting.
Flag on the play, though. Looks like we could be marching back.
Oh, man.
Sean Morgan, our spotter, is already earning his pay because that flag was hard to see with the sun out here. Ronnie Robinson has some Mystery Science Theater 3000 there with the wireless microphone, but I think we're going to interpret that as a holding. Yeah. And they move it back to the 14-yard line. The 2nd and goal from the 14. $9:30 to go. Robards out of the shotgun, his heels just inside the 20. Takes the snap, fakes the Cortez, under pressure, fires,
man,
and he just threw that one away. He was looking for Keller, I believe, and Keller fell down. I didn't see, was there contact, Bev?
Well, there was contact before the ball was thrown, but what he was trying to do is to run the play action, what we used to call pop pass. You know, their safeties are so aggressive in the run that when you show that run fake, he was riding that stretch play and throwing the pop. And they tackled the pop guy.
3rd and goal from the 14. Trips left for the Tigers. Tate Robards takes the snap, drops back, heavy rush for Union. He fires, incomplete, in between 2 men. Decision time for Coach Alexander, and that was quick. Out comes the field goal team.
Yeah, we've got to put points on the board. Now this is tough, but you got to understand it's the first 0 week where this is the first time you're really playing live. The fact that you make mistakes, these penalties.
Interesting move here. Skylar Seagraves comes out. He's listed as the backup kicker on the depth chart behind Tyler Crawford, but he's going to line up for a 31-yarder. Matt Kaiser gets the hold down. The kick is up from Seagraves, and it's good. So with 9:10 to go in the first, Broken Arrow strikes first on a Skylar Seagraves field goal, and it's 3-0 Tigers.
Perfect. We needed that. That was a great drive. Unfortunately, we had that penalty, but those things are going to happen early. But I tell you what, you got to be proud of what they just did and what's going to be coming as the game keeps going.
9:10 to go. Broken Arrow 3, Union nothing. Would have liked to see a touchdown there.
I know. Union is really having they're going to be worn down. We're going to wear them down. It's going to be really tough for them eventually because our O-line's going to continue to keep pushing at them, and they're going to have to play at a really high level to maintain that.
Tyler Crawford will come back out to kick this one away for the Tigers. JT McLeod back deep for Union along with Kyler Pearson. Here comes Crawford. The left-footed kick is away. And another deep touchback for Tyler Crawford. So the field position is working out, Spav.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, our special teams have greatly improved from last year. And that is just so important.
Just before the start of the season, Broken Arrow hired Cole Moose, the former Tiger, the former Kansas punter, to come back and coach special teams. So excited to have
what a bonus.
A guy with Division I experience to work with the specialists here in Broken Arrow. That's going to be great as the season progresses. Second drive of the game for Union. Redskins start at their own 20.
I'll tell you what's huge, too, is that we have both coordinators back for the first time.
Give to Darius Boone. Not much at all on that one. Maybe a yard. Barely.
Well, I tell you what, our linebackers play downhill fast, and it's just going to be really tough with that, with D'Amico in there, and, our D-line, very experienced.
2nd and 10, Union quick to the line, but checking the play. They'll go twins left, single receiver to the right. Peyton Thompson now arranging his receivers, trying to read that defense. Darius Boone changes sides. Play clock down to 3. The give is to Boone, going to the right side, cuts up, has a seam there. He's hit hard by Jalen Moss.
That was a great defensive play because that's a good running back. I mean, that running back for Union is just really, really good, that Darius Boone. And, he has a little seam. He can go all the way, but we did a good job closing that down.
3rd and 3 for Union. Thompson, high snap, corrals it, and the Tigers have a stop in the backfield. It's Gavin Potter in there, forcing another 3 and out for Union. Potter sniffed that one out and just threw Boone to the ground.
I'll tell you what, that was a great defensive stand. See, that's another 3 and out. And now if they get another 9-yard punt, we have the great field position again.
4th and 4 from the 26. This is Aaron Tricky Stokes, the East Central transfer, back to return for Broken Arrow. Stephon Forbes, the Union punter, standing at his 10. Forbes takes the snap. Kick is away. This one is better. Still pretty short. It's a spiraling punt. Lands at the 50 and bounces back toward the Union end. So Broken Arrow will start again in plus territory.
Absolutely. That's great. I mean, this is huge. The field position. You got to win that field position battle. And that's as simple as our offense trusting our defense, special teams, really important.
It's a 24-yard punt. Tigers start at the Union 48-yard line. 7:20 to go. Broken Arrow 3, Union nothing. Tate Robards back out for drive number 2. He was 1 of 4 on the opening drive. This starts with a give to Cortez. Cortez to the left, makes the first man miss, but then he's hit by Union's Jaquan Sanders, and there is a flag in the defensive backfield.
That came from all the way back.
It did. Ronnie Robinson's crew will sort it out. It's going to be against the Tigers. Looks like a block in the back.
Yeah, just being a little too aggressive. Being a little too aggressive now.
Where that flag came in, and sometimes he's throwing that flag right into the wind, so it's hard to tell exactly where he's trying to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
But where that flag landed was nowhere near the play. So those are the ones you hate to see.
Yeah, it was your deep safety.
Backed all the way up to the Broken Arrow 40. First in a bunch. Robards out of the gun. Takes the snap. Drops back quick, looks, fires, has Matt Kaiser, and he just overthrew him. Kaiser was behind the secondary, and the pass had just a little too much on it.
I know. That's that play action I keep talking about. Being so aggressive on the run, Union, they're just so susceptible to that play action pass. And if we just keep strategically doing that, we're going to get one. We're going to get one here pretty soon.
2nd and 22 coming here for the Broken Arrow Tigers from their own 40.
See, that penalty just brought us into minus territory, and that's what's crucial.
3 receivers to the right. Robards turns to his left, gives to Cortez across the 40 before he's brought down by Jacob Rogers. And it's going to be 3rd and a whole bunch.
That was just a shoestring tackle. We're just really close to popping these things pretty good. Because every time we shift and move, they're not really making the proper adjustments.
6:35 to go. First quarter, Broken Arrow 3, Union nothing. A defensive battle so far. Tate Robards on 3rd and a mile. Takes the snap, drops back, sets up, has time. Caught. That's Kaiser across the 50, but he's going to be short of the first down before he's thrown back by J.T. McLeod. It's going to be 4th down for Broken Arrow in Union territory, but barely.
Yeah, well, see, there again, us punting the ball, hopefully we can pin them down deep again because they've had 2 3-and-outs now. They're not able to get first downs on us. Their offense is not very good right now.
Tyler Crawford on to punt for Broken Arrow. It's 4th and 10. The ball is spotted at the Union 48. Kyler Pearson back to return for Union. Crawford, low snap, bobbles it, but he still gets it away. This is a nice punt. Pearson hauls it in at the 8, makes the first man miss, cuts back across the left outside the hash. He's across the 15, jukes out another man, gets to the 20 before he's forced out of bounds by Zach Marcaselli, and I believe Colton Collier was in on that one. A nice return there by Pearson.
Yeah, it was.
It was a pretty good punt by Crawford after the low snap, but Pearson turned that into something.
Yeah, he did a good job making people miss and running out of bounds too. Because sometimes these punt returners want to be tough and take on hits where they just need to understand once you catch the ball, it's our football. Protect it. Now this is 3 drives in a row where they've started on the 20-yard line, -20. So we are really playing a real effective, efficient football.
1st and 10, Union at its own 20. 5:32 to go, first quarter. Broken Arrow leading 3-0. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, gives to Darius Boone, but Potter was all over it. Potter with the tackle for a loss before he was finished off by a couple teammates, and that's going to be a loss of at least 2.
Well, he was unblocked.
Boone just got swallowed up.
He was unblocked. He just came right there. They just ran the ball right at him. Great defense. Toughness to us.
Second and 12. Thompson, swing pass. That's caught on the far side, but great coverage there by Bryce Machota. Machota was all over that one, and not much there.
Well, you know what I think of Machota. That cat's a stud. Now, I mean, he just makes plays, and he's tough. Tough as tough can be.
Union likes to go fast, much faster than Broken Arrow's been going, and it's already 3rd and long. 4:37 to go, first quarter.
You know, and they have a hard time throwing the football. They can't throw the football. You know, we're putting 3 over 2 now, and, you know, they just don't have the players that can get loose.
Motion left to right. Thompson takes a snap, rolls, fires, broken up, and incomplete.
Great coverage.
There's Isaiah Keller in there to knock that one away.
You know, they're trying to sprint out now and run levels. You know, so they have a flat, a deeper out, and then, you know, a deeper out. But I tell you what, we defended that so well. And, you know, we're forcing them to throw the shallow one just so they'll go 3 and out again, just like they did. But that's 3 3-and-outs, and they've had the ball in the -23 times. Great defense.
Keller is back to return for Broken Arrow just on. Whoa! High snap goes over Forbes' head. He's inside his end zone, trying to get it away, and it's going to be a safety. Broken Arrow safety as Gavin Potter knocks him down in the end zone.
Yes.
And the Tigers go up 5-0. What a start for Gavin Potter and the Broken Arrow defense.
And we're going to get the ball back, too.
Unbelievable.
That is too awesome right there.
Stephon Forbes couldn't handle the snap, and then it was deer in the headlights.
It wasn't a bad
he had
snap.
time to get the kick away, and then he just got swallowed up as we take a look at the replay.
It wasn't a bad snap.
It was all Potter, and then Marcaselli laid the shoulder and knocked him into the turf. Just like everybody thought. 5-0 Broken Arrow. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Tiger Football.
God.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Field at Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium. It's 5-0 Broken Arrow with 4:14 to go in the first quarter. Charlie Hanema and the coach, Steve Spavital, with you here on The Animal and around the world on Arrow Vision. A safety for Broken Arrow means Noah Rauschenberg will kick it off from his own 20-yard line. Stokes and Keller back deep to return for Broken Arrow, but they're standing just inside their 20, so another good drive with good field position
Absolutely.
for BA. Rauschenberg's kick is away. It hangs in the air. Stokes grabs it at about the 27, across the 30. He goes across the 35. He's got it across the 40, and he's still loose across the 50, inside the 40. Average, tricky Stokes. Welcome to Broken Arrow.
Great run. Great run. You know, the good thing about the safety is you know you're going to have a return. And this was really good by us because you're going to see it live for the first time. Boy, he's
My
hard
dad's
to
always
tackle.
saying
He's
a
just
little
hard
extra
to
effort
tackle.
now.
Third series in a row that we have inside, the 50-yard line, the plus 50.
This drive starts at the 37, and this is the first series for Quintevin Cherry. Cherry, the other senior quarterback, under center, out of the gun, with Cortez to his left. Cortez blocking a designed run, and Cherry has some good yardage across the 35 down to the 33.
Very good. What we're seeing is positive yardage every time.
C.J. Harris on that tackle
Without a
for
penalty.
Union. Gain of 3. Line of scrimmage is the 33. (5-0) Broken Arrow. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter of the season. Quintevin Cherry rolling to his right. Looking, cuts it upfield. He's across the 30, inside the 25. First down yardage. Quintevin Cherry showing off the wheels a little bit there with the First National Bank first down.
You know, I like what they did because they shifted the tight end. They flopped the tight end to the other side. They didn't really adjust real well, but especially to the weak side, away from it. And that's where he made the great play of having that pass run option.
First and 10, Broken Arrow at the Union 22-yard line. 3:13 to go first quarter. 5-0 Broken Arrow. A field goal and a safety. Trips left for the Tigers. Overloaded left. Quintevin Cherry gives to Cortez the other way, following the lead block. Cortez across the 20, just inside the 15 when he's forced out of bounds.
Man, I saw that coming. You know, there again, just shifting the tight end and them not adjusting. And then they're getting that double pull out there. They're 1-2 men short.
They'll mark Cortez out at the 16. So a gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Every play's been positive.
Same formation, same play, except this time Cherry keeps it. Keeps his feet across the 15 into about the 13.
I think he just read that wrong. He should have given the ball.
Looked like they were just going back to the same play, right?
I know. They were actually running the inside, with the backside pull, but they were still – there was a hole a mile wide.
Brings up 3rd down and 2. Ball at the Union 14-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Broken Arrow 5, Union nothing. This whole quarter has been on Union's end of the field. And now we have a whistle, and I believe Broken Arrow called a timeout.
Yeah, I think there's a little confusion there. We're getting into the 2 tight ends and 2 running backs now, which means to me is power. We're going to start powering the ball. We're going to run bootleg, counter type plays, reverses. There's a lot of things you can do off that, which are very extremely difficult plays to defend this early in the year.
When play resumes, it'll be 3rd and 2.
Now, this is where you don't want to get cute. It's 3rd and 2. Get the first down. That's what you want to do. You know, a lot of coaches will sit there and, hey, well, I want to trick you and just try to go deep. And sometimes they work, you know, but to me, it's just don't get cute. Just do what you're doing best.
Total yards so far, Union -8. Broken Arrow 72.
Yeah.
54 on the ground, 18 through the air.
Yeah, this is total domination right now. Union's offense cannot do anything. When was the last time you've seen that from a Union offense?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
3rd and 2. Quintevin Cherry out of the gun. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself. And Cherry has a seam inside the 5. Wow. He squirted through there.
Very good.
First National Bank first down. He got low and just kept his feet moving.
Well, they're pulling a backside guard and wrapping him in the hole there. Just, you know, and that's an option he had. You can give it and have the running back run the opposite way, or then he can keep it and follow that guard.
Clock winding, 2 minutes to go, first quarter. First National Bank, first down, 1st and goal from the 3. Quintevin Cherry out of the gun with Cortez to his left. Takes the snap. Cherry keeps it himself, plowing straight ahead. Not much there before he's met by Mason Givens and Isaiah McGuire.
Yeah, we just need to, hey, just power the thing in there. Just keep going. Just keep running it.
No gain on that one. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, just don't do something that we haven't done, because that usually in a lot of ways creates turnovers or penalties. So we need to just do what we do best. 2 tight ends, let's power the ball.
Dax Wilson, the tight end, moves from left to right. Cherry calling for it out of the shotgun. Keeps it himself. Looking, firing. Incomplete. Intended for Kaiser, but that had no shot.
That's a true RPO right there, because he's looking for the quarterback run to a pass, really. You know, run or pass by the quarterback, not run with the running back.
Broken Arrow needs 6 here.
Yeah, 3rd down, crucial.
3rd and goal from the 3. The Tigers have all the momentum right now. Broken Arrow needs to find it here. This is one of those gut check plays. You can just kind of feel it. It's early, but this is a big one.
It'll break their back.
Tate Robards is back in at quarterback. He's under center. Robards takes the snap, gives the Cortez up the middle, and he's in! Touchdown! Broken Arrow! Noah Cortez barrels in from 3 yards out, and the Tigers take an 11-0 lead.
Really a great job by Coach Wilkinson on the offenses. They gave him so many smoke and mirrors that it loosened the box a little bit and just allowed Cortez to go in there, you know, basically uncontested until he got to the goal line.
They ran Cortez on the, Keller on that motion as the extra point is up and good by Seagraves. And with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's Broken Arrow 12, Union nothing. We'll take a break. Back with more Broken Arrow football after this.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we got x-rays, and she diagnosed
From the
me
first steps we
with
take,
scoliosis.
we all have our own way of doing things. That's why we offer a wide variety of checking account options. So your money is ready, no matter what direction life happens to take you.
That there is life after spinal fusion, just because your spine is
First
weak doesn't
National
mean
Bank of Broken
that you
Arrow.
can't do.
First people put people first.
Boom! Tyler Crawford's kick is high and into the end zone for another touchback. Union starts at its own 20 again, trailing Broken Arrow 12-0. It was an 8-play, 37-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 5 seconds, capped off by a Noah Cortez 3-yard touchdown and a Skylar Seagraves extra point that gave the Tigers a 12-0 lead.
You know, this is their 4th series here, Union, and they've started on the -20 every time. You know, so, and they've been 3 and out every time. This is really good defensive football. And with the experience, you know, we communicate so well with each other.
3-man front here from Broken Arrow. Coach Alexander said they were going to try and survive with 3 up front to get more speed on the field. Thompson takes the snap, fires, that's caught. That's complete to Spencer Shadle. He's got room across the 50, inside the 40. Shadle with a big gain before he's forced out of bounds by Machota.
That was just a missed tackle. Otherwise, it was just a normal play.
Across the 50, all the way down to the 26-yard line. 31, sorry, the chain gang was confused. No wonder I was confused. I was following them. What do I know? 31, the line of scrimmage as Thompson takes the snap, gives to Darius Boone. Tigers have pressure, but Boone somehow turns it into a yard or two.
Good fitting for us on the perimeter. You know, you got to understand, this Darius Boone is one heck of a running back, and we're just shutting him down.
Boone had 23 carries for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns against Broken Arrow in the state semifinals last year. So far, 4 carries for 7. 23 seconds to go, first quarter. Broken Arrow 12, Union nothing. 2nd and 7 from the Broken Arrow 28.5-yard line. Peyton Thompson out of the gun. Hands off to Boone up the middle. He's got a couple that time, but Campbell Yeager in there again. Kaiser Newell in there as well. Colton Collier. That middle holding for the Tigers so far.
Well, I tell you what, our D-line is drawing a lot of double teams, and it's allowing those linebackers to just step up and make the plays uncontested, untouched.
That will do it for the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 6 to start quarter number 2 with Broken Arrow leading 12-0. More Tiger football after this.
For those who prefer to take care of things after Betty Buy, we offer 24/7 online banking and bill pay services from the comfort of your home, so you can take care of what's most important. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
TTCU Federal Credit Union salutes a Teacher of the Week at each Tiger home game. This week's winner is Donna Ford, a 4th grade teacher at Country Lane Intermediate. She was nominated by a Tiger senior cheerleader and will receive a $100 Visa gift card courtesy of TTCU. Thank you, TTCU, for supporting our teachers and Broken Arrow Public Schools. We're ready to start quarter number 2 of the 2018 season. Broken Arrow leading 12-0, but Union with the ball 3rd and 6 at the Broken Arrow 27-yard line. Thompson takes the snap, looks, firing for Boone out of the backfield, caught first down yardage, forced out of bounds by Tricky Stokes, but a nice play there. A little swing out of the backfield to Darius Boone.
You know, I just think plays like that are so crucial early in the year of getting your running backs involved in the passing game, because it's real simple and easy. It's hard to just even line up and play against man coverage.
1st and 10, Union in the red zone now at the Broken Arrow 19, and we have a whistle and looks like an equipment timeout there. So we'll hold everything. Union putting it together a little bit on this drive, Spav. You knew they were going to do something.
Well, they had the one play, you know, and that's stuff that happens early in the year. You hate to admit that or say it, but you know, big plays, you're real susceptible defensively because sometimes you get a little aggressive and you miss a tackle or something and we don't fit it just right. Those things happen. So, but what we've done is we chased it down, we tackled them, and they have to snap the ball again. So that's what's real important for what we've been doing.
Union's going to take a timeout here. Coach Alexander talking with referee Ronnie Robinson, trying to figure out exactly what was going on there as the Tiger Field crowd honors the Broken Arrow state champion girls soccer team. So good to see them back on the field after a great spring season.
God, they were amazing to watch, though. My gosh. I mean, it was just so difficult to score a goal on them.
What a night. Great crowd here at Tiger Field. We look across the field, the visitor side, full standing room on the grass around the stadium. The jungle is packed in the neon. Home side's full. This is how football is supposed to be on Friday nights in Oklahoma. Glad you're with us wherever you are. 97.1 FM, the Sports Animal, or on ArrowVision around the world. ArrowVision now available on YouTube and connected devices thanks to a new partnership between Broken Arrow Schools and Boxcast. Learn more at Broken Arrow Tiger Sports social media accounts. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, they're
ready
running,
to go.
They're
Union
running the
with
fullback in
I
there.
formation, yeah. Thompson takes the snap, gives to Darius Boone. Boone across the 18, inside, about to the 16. D'Amico Rowland was in there on the tackle, and now they're chirping a little bit. Boone took exception to something and got up there and stuck his helmet right into a Tiger. Keep our eyes on that one. But the result of the play is it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're just running powers right now. You know, they can do a lot of things out of this.
Thompson, play fake, drops back, has time, fires, and that's caught. Touchdown, Union. Kyler Pearson hauls it in.
I have to admit, that was a pretty good pass right there because that was a small opening in there, small hole.
A 16-yard touchdown strike from Peyton Thompson to Kyler Pearson, and the Union crowd comes to life a little bit.
That was an interesting call, too, really, you know, and because they're moving the ball so well.
It was well executed. He had time to throw it, and then he just threaded the needle.
Yeah.
Noah Rauschenberg on for the extra point. He was 57 of 60 last year. Pretty reliable. Snap spot. Rauschenberg's right-footed kick is up and right down the middle. Doinks off the scoreboard, and it's 12-7.
Well, old Rauschenberg, he was a state-leading field goal kick for the last 2 years. I mean, he's
something. Yeah.
He's been solid for 2 years. So it's so nice to have somebody like that, like we've had in the past. And
11:22 to go here in the first half. Broken Arrow leading 12-7. Tiger football is brought to you in part by our One Club sponsors, St. John Broken Arrow, Tulsa Bone and Joint, the Arrow Group, Matthews Ford, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, and TTCU Federal Credit Union. Thank you for your support of Tiger football and Broken Arrow Public Schools.
now let's see what they do. They always have unique plans, you know, on their special teams. This guy's been their special teams coach for a long time, and he knows it real well, and no telling what can happen. You know, they can go from deep, high onside to anything. I mean, it's really interesting what they do.
We'll keep our eyes peeled as Rauschenberg gets ready to boot this away. Stokes and Keller back to receive for the Tigers. Here comes Rauschenberg, the run up, and he just kicks this one deep away, and with the win tonight, nobody is going to return that one. Bounces just shy of the end line, and the Tigers will start at their own 20.
This is the first time
looks
we've
like it'll
started.
be Robards back at quarterback.
Yeah, first time we've started in the minus zone.
Not bad. Broken Arrow drive started at the Union 40, Union 48, Union 37, now the BA 20. We'll see what the Tigers can do here with 11:22 to go in the second quarter, leading Union 12-7. Robards out of the gun. Single receiver left, single receiver right. It's a give to Cortez. Cortez trying to fight for a few.
Positive yardage.
Positive yardage, about 3. It was Darius Murdoch, the first man in. The University of Tulsa commit, the Union defensive end.
Yeah, they moved the front a little bit, and it forced him to cut back, and he found a little seam. His vision's good. And you're getting, 3 or 4 yard gain. That was a really good run.
He's second and a long 6. Ball at the 24-yard line. Pre-snap trade. Robards, hand down, calls for the snap, shuffles, he's going to fire. This time it's complete to Kaiser. Close to the line to gain, but just shy of the first down. Looks like he's going to be out at about the 29, so 3rd and 1 coming.
Well, they got to play loose on him. He's going to be able. They're going to be able to throw underneath all day long because they're going to be scared of him, getting over top because he has that ability.
He did it once already.
I know. I know.
Kaiser last year, 6 touchdown catches, 697 receiving yards, 43 catches. He could break the school record this year. He's in position. 3rd and 2 officially from the 28. 10:37 to go. The snap and the give to Cortez. Cortez barreling for a first down all the way to the 32. That was a tough run by Noah Cortez. That kid's really something.
There's no doubt that he wasn't going to get that yardage.
First National Bank first down there as he just ran out of the arms of JoJo Nichols, the strong safety.
I think they made contact before, the first down marker, but there's no way he wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, they made contact close to the original line,
exactly.
And he just kept plowing. 1st and 10 from the Broken Arrow 32-yard line. 10:10 to go, second quarter. Broken Arrow 12, Union 7 on the opening night of the high school football season. Quintevin Cherry in at quarterback, and now another timeout.
Yeah, running trips in the boundary here. I wonder if we had a little confusion. We may have a little confusion, but, that's pretty good running trips in the boundary because on a defense that really just – you can't disguise anything when there's 3 receivers. You can't disguise the blitz. You can't disguise what you want to accomplish coverage-wise as well.
Tigers are now out of timeouts in the first half. 10:05 to go in the second. Broken Arrow still out of timeouts.
That's okay. I have in my notes here, is use your timeouts. I mean, it's important to use your timeouts early in the year because I think it's important to get your players rested. It's important to talk to them. Some players go 2 ways. Some are all on your special teams. So,
well, especially with a new quarterback like Quintevin Cherry, he was at a disadvantage not being able to go through spring ball because of running moved. So you throw a whole playbook at him, and the looks of Union.
Absolutely.
Cherry's in. We have trips to the right on 1st and 10. Give to Cortez. Union was all over that one. I believe it was Murdoch. Murdoch and Mason Givens on the stop. But Cortez picked up, a half yard. It's hard to bring him down for a loss.
I know it is. And this is a really unique battle because of Union has a good defensive line. We have a great offensive line. So it's just really a great battle out there right now.
2nd and 10 from the 32. Cherry out of the gun, rolling to his right. Union blitzes. It's Jacob Rogers with the sack, hauling down Cherry. 3rd and long coming for BA.
Yeah, they were sensing the field. They blitzed from the field. They were sensing a rollout or sprint out type action to the field, and we did, and they got us pretty good on that one.
Loss of 7 on that one. It'll be 3rd and 17.
See, this is why I always say, try not to be too cute. You got to have no negative yards, and I'm not saying that is what we did on that play, but you can't have negative yardage.
Inside 9 minutes to go, second quarter. 3rd and long. Quintevin Cherry, the quarterback at the 20. Rolling, sets up, firing. That's knocked down, almost picked. Trey Thompson. If it was a spear, it would have killed him.
I know. And, of course, if he would have thrown to the deeper route, that would have been an interception too. They covered it very well. One of those situations is you got to teach a young man like that, a young quarterback, is, hey, live another down, throw it out of bounds, and let's punt the ball. and go from there.
So this drive will stall.
And then
At the
here's
26.
potential field position too.
Kyler Pearson back to return for Union. Getting positioned. He's going to cheat up a little bit. Now there's a whistle before the snap and a flag. But they got encroachment on Union, so move it up 5. 4th and 11. They're trying to win field position. 5 yards will help.
Well, I tell you what it does in these early games. But this, I don't really understand this punter right now. This, rugby type stuff. It's
not a rugby guy, huh?
No, it's too slow for me. The timing's not there.
New line of scrimmage is the 31. Crawford, the left-footed punt, is going to roll. It hits about the 42, inside the 40. And now it checks up a little bit, and it'll be downed by Tricky Stokes. And now we have another flag. What could that flag be for? Nobody was around the ball.
I know.
Tigers downed it.
It was just us.
The flag's in the middle of the field, and
unless he picked it up and moved it.
That came in from a long way out.
Mm-hmm.
Brain Trust is discussing, and we'll see what Ronnie Robinson's call is. No flag.
Okay, so they got the ball in the minus 37, it looks like. This is the first time Union has had a drive not from the minus 20.
We'll see if the Broken Arrow defense can answer after Union went down and scored last time. An 80-yard drive, 6 plays. It took just a minute 37. 4 wide on first down for Union. 8:34 to go. Broken Arrow 12. Union 7. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, shuffles. It was almost intercepted by Marcus Selly. He saw the end zone.
God.
He saw the end zone, and it fell right out of his hands.
Wow. Great defense. Oh, my God, that was awesome.
Marcus Selly jumped the route. Now he's looking at his gloves saying, what
I
happened?
know what happened there. Let's get the stickum out.
I don't think it was the gloves. I think it was his eyes.
I know. Yeah. He was looking to that end zone.
Union quickly back to the line, trying to shake the stink off that one. It's a give to Darius Boone. Gavin Potter all over that one, though. Potter's going to wrestle him down. They're going to give him some progress, so it'll be a decent gain, but still 3rd and long coming for Union.
Well, the whole thing is they're not efficient on first down. By not being efficient on first down, 3rd down is long, and it's to our advantage, and especially with an experienced defense.
3rd and 8. Trips left. Single receiver to the right for Union. Now the Redskins look to the sideline. Change the play here. Clock running inside 8 minutes to go, second quarter. 3rd and 8. Play clock down to 5. Thompson takes the snap, drops back, fires, incomplete. Tricky Stokes, great coverage. Now a late flag.
Oh.
A late flag comes from the side. The back judge was looking all at it and didn't have any problems at all. Now we'll see what the head linesman has.
I'm curious to see what that was. I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was interference or not.
Looked like great coverage by Tricky Stokes.
I do know that the quarterback tried to force it in there, and which was a bad throw on his fault and on his part.
Here's Ronnie Robinson. Targeting is the call on Broken Arrow. Where?
Targeting? I missed that one. I didn't see anybody come from.
Okay.
I guess we don't have video review.
Huh.
That's
So first down for Union. Wow. We'll come back to that one. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, gives to Darius Boone. Boone across the 40. Spin move before he's upended by Isaiah Keller. And Boone is close to another first down.
They're running the power play. They're still spreading this out, but they're running it with no tight end. Now they've got a tight end in the game, which is obviously the fullback too.
Gain of 9.5. Second and very short. Now the referee's going to look at it.
But running power, this is what got us last year a little bit, is the power fitting. You know, Union gets into running the power, which is their bread and butter.
They're going to give Union the first down.
Man.
Just got the word that tonight's game is sold out. Capacity crowd at Memorial Stadium. How great is that, Spat?
That's awesome. Like we said, it's a great night for football. Light breeze. So it was a little humid early.
That was Boone on the carry there on first down.
Getting positive yardage now. So, you know, it's 2nd and 6 now.
Peyton Thompson out of the gun. High snap. No problem, though. Thompson rolls to his left. Fires. That's caught. Complete to Kenneth Avery at about the 30 before he's brought down by Kewan Tolbert.
Good defense. Good defense.
Third and short. Third and about 2. Union quick to the line again.
Very good defense.
3rd and 2 coming from the 28-yard line. 6:46 to go. Second quarter. Broken Arrow 12. Union 7. I still have no idea where that targeting penalty was.
I don't either. I didn't see a guy in there.
3rd and 2. Give is to Boone. Boone has the first down across the 25 before he's brought down by Machota. A nice run there.
Now, this is their second drive, Union's second drive inside the 40-yard line. You know, the first time they got a touchdown, and this is their second one. We've had 2 inside the 40 with a field goal and touchdown.
4 wide for Union. 2 left, 2 right. Kind of an awkward play
great
there.
Play.
The give is to a backup running back, and you can tell that wasn't Darius Boone because Marcus Sully was all over it.
Great play by Marcus Sully.
Here's Gavin Kaler for 9. Not on the 2 deep. That's not something you usually see from Union, with them mixing it up with multiple guys. You know, they usually have their 1 or 2 horsemen in the backfield, and that's what you get until you can tackle them. Peyton Thompson firing this time. And, wow, great Tiger defense there.
Yeah.
Gavin Potter and Caleb Scott.
See, we're doing a good job keeping the receivers underneath us. We're not going to get beat deep. Keep it underneath it, and then we're going to rally the troops. And he didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A.J. Green on the catch.
This is a real crucial down right here. We need to really play some D on this one. It'd be great to have a turnover.
3rd and 12 from the 27. 5:09 to go. Peyton Thompson was ready. Now Union's thinking about it. Play clock at 4. Richie Ropke, the offensive coordinator, is running down the field saying, hey, Fred, we need a minute. So Union will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:59 to go in the second quarter. Broken Arrow 12, Union 7. You're listening to Tiger Football.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com. To Tiger Field, 3rd and 12, Union at the Broken Arrow 27. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, looking to the end zone, and it is just out of the hands of Torrey Dillard. Nice pass there from Thompson.
Looked like there's a little confusion with the
There were
route.
two
There were
guys
two
running
receivers
there were two guys running the deep route there.
right
and they
next
were right
to each other. Yeah.
Still, though,
Yeah.
Dillard had a chance to haul that in for a touchdown.
They had
Falls
good
incomplete.
protection. They had good protection there, too.
4th and 12, and out comes Legatron, Noah Rauschenberg. This ball spotted at the 35, so a 45-yard field goal on the way for Rauschenberg. This is with the wind, snap spot. The kick has the distance, and it's right down the middle. A 45-yard field goal by Noah Rauschenberg, and it's 12-10 Broken Arrow.
That was an impressive field goal, actually.
Tell you what, kickers can make the difference in high school football.
Boy, they can.
Broken Arrow had one a couple years ago with Chandler Sade when he
Absolutely.
hit the school record with 5 field goals in one
know,
game.
I
That kid
know.
was automatic.
He was good.
4:47 to go in the first half. Broken Arrow 12, Union 10. We wait for the kickoff here. It'll be Stokes and Keller back to receive. Union catching their breath a little bit. Don't blame them. It's early. It's humid.
Mm-hmm.
You never can tell in high school football. Sometimes we're ready to kick it off in 3 seconds like we have dinner plans, and then sometimes it's
I know.
"Yeah, whatever.
You never know.
Rauschenberg steps in front of the ball, does another jump in the air like he does before every kickoff. Now he's pacing off his steps back to the 30, turns sideways, measures off the distance that way, and we're ready to go. With the wind, you have to assume this one's going to be another touchback. Toe to leather, and there she blows. That one bounced on the end line, so no return. Broken Arrow will start at the 20. Again,
Both kickers have done a fabulous job on the kickoff there with the wind. I mean, they all have hit the end line or further.
you notice we haven't had a kick into the wind yet. We've seen punts, but all the kickoffs have gone south to north.
Well, we had the one
The
return,
safety.
the safety.
The safety
yeah.
kickoff.
That was the only. That was the only one.
That one doesn't count. That was cattywampus because it was at the 20-yard line to start
Yeah, that's
anyway.
true.
So when you're
Yeah,
measuring
but
that
what's
off, you look
exciting
at it.
about that is you know you're going to get a return.
Sure. Tate Robards, the quarterback for Broken Arrow, from his own 20. Logan Matthews goes in motion to left. Robards takes the snap, turns, gives to Cortez. Cortez barreling, gets a couple.
Good yardage, just power play.
Credit Jaquan Sanders on the tackle, but he paid for it. He was in there,
Yeah.
got low, but Cortez took him for a ride.
I think Noah's going to win those battles. If he just keeps right on running.
2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. 4:20 to go, first half. Robards takes the shotgun snap, gives to Cortez again, trying to follow his
Oh,
block.
good job.
Good push there. Cortez picks up a couple more. It's going to be
Absolutely.
3rd and short.
Absolutely good push. I mean, there was nothing there, and that line just kept right on pushing. That's credit to our O-line right there.
Broken Arrow 3 of 6 on 3rd down so far. They're all big, but this one, you need an answer. You need a sustained drive here because Union's starting to figure it out on offense, so Broken Arrow needs to match.
Absolutely.
3rd and 2 from the 33. 3:36 to go, second quarter. Isaiah Keller goes in motion to the left. Robards takes the snap, gives to Cortez. Stood up by C.J. Harris on the blitz. I don't think he got it.
No, he didn't get it. That's going to be a good 1 yard.
Credit C.J. Harris, the Union middle linebacker, for sticking his nose in there and putting a halt to that one.
Golly.
3 and out for the Tigers. On comes Tyler Crawford and the punt team. Kyler Pearson back to return for Broken Arrow. He's standing, or for Union, check that, he's standing at his 35. 2:55 to go as the first half winds down. Play clock at 6, now 5. Crawford fields the snap, rolls to his left, gets that punt away. It hangs in the air and wobbles. Pearson will return it at the 38, goes outside the right hash, spins across the 40 before he's brought down by Campbell Yeager.
That kid's going to be a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, he's one of the Pearsons. You know, his brother was a great player. Just going to be tremendous back there. Hard to tackle.
He's got some moves, so with 2:35 to go in the second quarter, Union will start at the 41-yard line. Taking officials timeout here. Looks like is this the, this must be the hot weather water break.
I think so. I guess so, yeah.
There's the officials timeout. We can take this time to tell you that new this season, Broken Arrow Public Schools is proud to partner with Quick Trip to salute our hometown heroes. Tonight's hero is Marine Corps Sergeant Mark Dean. He honorably served 8 years as a member of the 3rd Battalion, 7th Marine Regiment, 1st Division, before being wounded during his 3rd deployment to Iraq. The continued effects of his injuries kept Sergeant Dean from being in the stadium tonight, but his 5th grade son Aiden and wife Becky were here to accept on his behalf. Thank you for your service, Marine Corps Sergeant Mark Dean, tonight's Quick Trip hometown hero.
Well, this is how a game should be. If you think about it, the total yards is the same between both of them. When you look at the number of first downs, it's the same. You look at the number of total plays, it's the same. You look at the possession time, it's the same. I mean, this is really an interesting game.
Tiger defense needs a momentum play here to shift things around. 1st and 10, Union at its own 41. Thompson swings it out to Pearson. Pearson across the 45 before he's hauled down by Machota and Tolbert.
Yeah, I don't like it when that kid's got his hands on the ball.
He has some speed.
He makes things happen. He's dangerous when he has the ball.
Thompson gives to Darius Boone. Great job there by Kaiser Newell to haul him down.
Oh, flag from the back, secondary guy again. I mean, what's this guy seeing that no one else sees?
We're about to find out from Ronnie Robinson.
Well, last time they did that, it was a offensive block in the back, so hopefully that's what this is too.
And then there was a targeting that he didn't see. It was right in front of him.
Well, this is going the other way.
Face mask on Broken Arrow. That's going to give Union the first down.
Man, that guy's got hawk eyes, doesn't he?
4th penalty of the game for Broken Arrow. 2:05 to go. Redskins across midfield at the 45. Thompson, pump fake, sets up with time. Firing deep to, nobody. Just, I guess either there was a route miscommunication or he unloaded because there was nobody within 10 yards of that.
He was trying to just get rid of that thing. Who was that had pressure on him? Linebacker? Was that Yeager?
I think it was. It was hard to. I looked downfield when he fired and was confused because there was nobody in a white shirt anywhere near where the ball was going.
Right.
2nd and 10 from the 45 coming here. 1:53 to go. Broken Arrow leading 12-10. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, gives to Darius Boone. Boone straight ahead across the 45, across the 40, still on his feet before he's hauled down by Campbell Yeager.
See, I'm so old school. You're just wondering why they used first down as a waste down by doing that. You know, that just doesn't make sense to me instead of this early in the year. Do what you do best.
They picked up 8 on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 2. 1:25 to go. Second quarter. Thompson takes the snap, gives to Boone. Potter did a great job stringing that out. D'Amico Rowland buries him for a loss. Clock running in the second quarter. 1:12 to go. Broken Arrow out of timeouts, but Union, I think, is going to let this one run all the way down and kick it away because it's 4th and long at the 41. Although never say never. Offense is still out there. Maybe they're going to go for it. Maybe this is the patented Union freeze clock. We'll see.
Yeah, they're going to freeze it.
Play clock at 6. Game clock at 42 and counting. Peyton Thompson under center. They're going for it on 4th down. Quick pass across the middle. Tigers, though, will hold. Broken Arrow holds. It was complete to Jaquay Shavers, but I don't think they got it.
No, they were short.
Tigers will take over on downs.
Good job, defense.
First and 10 from the 36. 32 seconds to go. I assume the Tigers will just sit on it. Robards in the victory formation. Takes a knee, and
there you go.
That'll do it on the first half.
I mean, it's 12-10. What an even game right now. These are two good football teams here right now.
Not bad at all. That's how the first half ends. Tigers leading Union 12-10. We'll take a break. Back with more Broken Arrow football and the halftime show after this. You're listening to Tiger Football.
I'm Janet Dunlop, Superintendent of Broken Arrow Schools. Our mission is 100% literacy, engagement, graduation, every student, every day. We get there by having 4 core values that guide everything we do. Number 1, we embrace the responsibility of our calling. Each of us is accountable to serve our students, our district, and our community. We do this with honesty, integrity, and transparency. We're shaping young lives every day, even if we're not in a classroom. We are all role models, and we lead by example. Number 2, we are passionate about learning. We consistently seek new ways to lead and follow our students into the future. How we've always done it might not be good enough anymore. The world our students will enter is changing, and we will change with it. Number 3, we are a student-focused, relationship-driven school district. We strive to engage our students and community through kindness, compassion, and empathy. We can change a student's life forever. It doesn't have to be a teacher. Maybe it's a bus driver, a crossing guard, or maybe it's you. Number 4, we celebrate and find strength in our diversity. It takes people with different ideas, interests, and backgrounds to drive our district forward. We all have a story. Life is not one size fits all. Neither is education. No matter where you come from or what you like to do, this is a place you can feel loved and find success. Now you know what it means when you hear us proudly say, "We are BA."
There's something inside all of us, an instinct, a longing to go home. But what is home? Is it the house you grew up in? Is it where you started your own family? Or is it more than that?
They tried to chase me, but they let me here. This feels like home. This feels like home. This feels like home.
Home is a place where you feel safe. Safe to smile. Safe to laugh. Safe to challenge yourself to reach new heights, but safe to make mistakes along the way. Home is a place where we can make a difference, where the smallest thing we do can change someone's life forever. Our mission, our noble cause is mighty, but it's who we are, and we're proud of it.
Feels like home. This feels like home. I've been searching for that something that nothing could ever replace. So I will roam until I can say this feels like home. This feels like home.
Whoever said you can't go home again never saw a place like this. A place where a broken arrow somehow always points toward greatness. A place ready to welcome you back with open arms, no matter how long you've been gone.
This feels like home. This feels like home.
Home is a place that honors the past while knowing the future is here and it's brighter than ever before. No matter who you are or where you've been, you are part of our story. This is our place. This is your place. This is Broken Arrow, and this is home.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school Pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
From the first steps we take, we all have our own way of doing things. That's why we offer a wide variety of checking account options. So your money is ready, no matter what direction life happens to take you. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school Pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
The Tigers of 1999 closed out the century with a 7-5 record. Rebounding from a shaky start to the season, the Tigers, led by junior Mickey Nickel and spirited senior Tyler Wellhausen, finished strong, going 5-2 in their last 7 games, including a thrilling 34-21 victory over the Owasso Rams in the playoffs, where sophomore running back Keith Jacobs set a single-game rushing record. This great moment in Tiger history is brought to you by First National Bank of Broken Arrow, a loyal fan of our community for over 100 years. First National Bank of Broken Arrow, the right balance. (1982) was a year of overcoming adversity for the Tigers. After starting the year with a victory over Sand Springs, the rest of the season produced a series of disappointing losses to Memorial, Jenks, McLean, and Muskogee. But there's no quit in the Tigers, as team leaders Bill Zachary, Ronnie Hill and David Alexander helped the team rise to the occasion and beat East Central to go 5-5 for the year. This great moment in Tiger history is brought to you by First National Bank of Broken Arrow, a loyal fan of our community for over 100 years. First National Bank of Broken Arrow, the right balance.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
From the first steps we take, we all have our own way of doing things. That's why we offer a wide variety of checking account options. So your money is ready, no matter what direction life happens to take you. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first. For those who prefer to take care of things after Betty Buy, we offer 24/7 online banking and bill pay services from the comfort of your home. So you can take care of what's most important. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
That's a big stage. Just have a feeling. That's what I told Barry Lewis a little bit ago. I just have a feeling that Broken Arrow, as we speak, is the half is past, but you had chances. I just think this game's going to turn on a big play, and I think there are going to be opportunities for Broken Arrow because of the way Union is heating up and keying against the run. Two, because of Darius Boone, and you've contained him beautifully. Just as Union has contained Cortez beautifully at this point. I'm telling you, I think big pass play is going to be in something to talk tomorrow. It haven't been, a turning point or the point or the point of the ball. I'm going to be real interested if BA, when that opportunity presents, BA can.
I know these teams are ranked 1 and 2, but kind of see. How do you?
Well, it's like your squad here at Broken Arrow is one of the big four that turning 4 and over it. who won a championship. Of course, with Peyton Thompson, you know, people for a little to get just kind of typical college that I am hearing over and over that going through BA probably has more talent than the other three. So, but BA doesn't. So, pretend to have what this is going to look like 3 months. Just a year ago, this time, so was doing a pick one end of the field to the other, take big halftime lead, and went on and took when nobody thought so would win. So, seen a bunch of opening night games win it away, and then the season turned and win a complete. Probably shouldn't. But I do think it's a massive state opportunity. I think you're broke. Pull this out tonight. Beat a team that has Broken Arrow. I think it can be. Can't say the momentum you take. The thing that do now is break to suck. You know what I mean? Because they win this, and then they turn around and win another. I'm telling you, I saw it with the Washington. You get feeling good about your self-esteem, and you get all that momentum. Look, I think broke. It was last year. Hadn't done it for a while. Broke championship. Start and wins big. Look at that. So.
Well, thanks for. We'll let you get hooked back.
Thank you for your accommodations. This is impressive.
Glad you're here.
Big
We're looking
time.
at it tomorrow. Hope win many for the Tigers. Take time out. Back with the first half stats and Coach Saul's thoughts. This. We got 1:50 left on the halftime clock. It's back in like a minute, maybe.
Welcome back to Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium. Halftime on Hall of Fame night in the books as the Tigers lead Union 12-10. Charlie Hanneman and Steve Spavital with you on 97.1 The Sports Animal and ArrowVision, now available worldwide on YouTube, arrowvision.tv, and connected smart devices from the Boxcast app. Halftime stats, peculiar. Not like we would have thought. 110 total yards for Union, 98 for Broken Arrow. 99 of Union's yards came through the air, just 11 on the ground. You know, there's some negative plays in there. Penalties, Broken Arrow 4 for 43 yards, Union just 2 of 10. Tigers 3 of 7 on third down, Union 2 of 8. It's tight. Broken Arrows run 29 plays, Union 31 yards per play, 3.5 to 3.4. So
I know it's like
it's anybody's game.
Two great defenses out there. I mean,
right.
You've got two really strong defenses out there playing very well because these two offenses are good. And the defenses are just really playing well, which is what they should do early in the season. You know, but I tell you what, Union's defense did a good job surviving the field position on the first quarter because BA had the ball in the plus 40, plus 48, plus 37 each time. So they were able to survive that.
As a defensive guy, a dark side guy, as you like to say, you like this kind of football?
Love it. Love it. I mean, this is football. This is strategy now. Offense, you have to use some strategy now, and sometimes it's going to backfire because you're being forced to do things that you really haven't prepared for, you're not strong in yet.
Tigers lead 12-10 after one half of football. Noah Rauschenberg is ready to kick it away for Union as the Tigers won the toss and deferred. Tricky Stokes and Isaiah Keller back
this
to
is
return.
really the first kickoff against the win now.
Right, a full-fledged kickoff. Here comes Rauschenberg to start quarter number 3. Got a pretty good leg into it, but it's returnable. A little bit of confusion there, and it's Marcuselli that hauls it in. Zach Marcuselli across the 20 to the 23 before he's brought down. So Broken Arrow at least gets past the 20 to start its first drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, so we're on the minus 24. So this is let's see what we can do with the win now. This is where you got to watch those strategic strikes now downfield. I know Coach Wilkinson's not afraid to go for those.
Tate Robards, the quarterback for the Tigers, 3 of 7 in the first half, 23 yards. No touchdowns. The one touchdown for the Tigers was a Noah Cortez run. Robards takes the snap, gives to Cortez. Cortez has a hole, cuts across the 25, up across the 30. Nice little run there. Cortez found a seam and just plowed right through.
Well, again, by shifting the tight end over to like a quads type formation, they were a man short. They're forcing the safety to get out of the box, and normally he comes downhill and fits in there, but he's not going to fit in there until they get a 9-yard gain.
If you were thinking about coming to Tiger Field for the second half, don't. Sold out, Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium. They're turning people away. My buddy Craig Kennard texted me trying to get me to bootleg some guys in, and I couldn't. I'm stuck up here in the booth. Sorry, Craig. 11-10 to go. Robards firing deep down the side. Just out of the arms of Isaiah Keller.
Had him too.
Keller was behind the defense.
So you knew something was up on his second one.
Sure.
You know, that's a waist down. And with Coach Wilkinson, he's going to go for it. He's going to do something.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, you know, this early sometimes it's difficult.
Sure.
I mean, now you're 3rd and 1, and getting 1 yard this early in the year is kind of hard to do.
3rd and 1. It's a long one, maybe even 1.5. 11:06 to go, third quarter, opening drive. Motion from right to left, back across the formation. Tate Robards, the quarterback, under center. Takes the snap, opens up, gives to Cortez. Cortez hit and spins. I think he got it. They're going to give it to him. First National Bank, first down for Noah Cortez. Jaquan Sanders on the tackle, but it's first down number 6 for Broken Arrow.
Well, by us moving and shifting our tight ends, it's hard for them to move their front. We're making them play defense to where we know where they're going to be and we can block them. There's nothing harder than trying to block an offense where you don't know where defense where you don't know where they're going to be.
Line of scrimmage is the 35. 1st and 10, Broken Arrow. Robards with his heels on the 30 takes the snap, gives to Cortez. Cortez is trying to string this one out, and this is going to be a big loss of 5 or 6.
Well, they had that seam again, but it closed really fast with their defensive end. Their defensive end did a great job.
JT McLeod, the corner, was the man who finally forced him out of bounds. It's a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15.
I think it was a good call. I think what he did was right. It's just, they just fit it very well. They just fit it really, really well.
15 carries for Cortez so far, 59 yards. 2nd and 15. Robards back to pass. Shuffles, sets up, fires. That's caught by Matt Kaiser across the 45. And good enough for a first down at about the 47.
Great job. Great job.
3rd catch of the game for Kaiser.
And, like we talked about before, they're going to have to keep Kaiser underneath because of a threat that he has deep.
19-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 at the 48 on their first National Bank first down. Tricky Stokes, the motion man, he takes the shovel pass.
That's that defensive end, made a great play there.
Mason Givens, he's been in there a bunch tonight for Union.
He made a great play on that, the stretch, because if he didn't make that play's bending and going.
That's Aaron Tricky Stokes, the senior cornerback / speedster. Started his high school career at East Central before moving to Broken Arrow. Coach Alexander said he was a stud for East Central. Played offense, defense, special teams, kind of did everything.
Absolutely.
Gain of 2 on that one. It's 2nd and 8 from the 50. Robards takes the snap, fires. That's complete to Colton Fair. Fair across the 45.
Good job. Very efficient.
He's brought down by Keith Dorsey and JoJo Nichols. 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and about 3.
We're doing a good job blocking on the perimeter as well, so with the wide receivers, and that's usually pretty tough right now because we hadn't had any penalties on it either.
8:28 to go, 3rd quarter. Broken Arrow 12, Union 10. Robards under center. Logan Matthews, motion left to right. Kaiser Newell is the fullback, offset to the left. Fumbled snap, it's loose and it's recovered by Union. Snap got away. Jacob Rogers fell on it for Union, and the Redskins take over at their own 45. The snap was fumbled, and it must have just rolled away
just
somewhere.
Fumbled right from the initial snap.
Was looking for it, couldn't even dive on it. It kind of had some English on it.
Right.
Rolled into the loving arms of Union linebacker Jacob Rogers. First turnover of the game. And it gives Union the ball at the Redskin 45. 8:08 to go, 3rd quarter. Broken Arrow 12, Union 10. Thompson gives to Darius Boone. Gavin Potter was in there to stir that one up. Kaiser Newell on the tackle as well. Gain of about 1.
Potter's just playing great. I mean, that was just a great play. They had some yardage, but he just defeated it and got it done. He's tough.
2nd and 9. High snap. Thompson gets it, though. The delay causes a broken play. Zach Marcaselli in there. Potter in there again. Darius Boone was the ball carrier, and he's hurt. He is slow to get up. Darius Boone, the talented tailback for Union, is down on the turf.
Potter read that so quickly. He forced himself in there really quickly and just created so much havoc on that play.
Athletic trainer Dan Newman and the Union medical staff out there. Looks like a cramp. Stretching out the right leg of Darius Boone, giving him a little calf massage. So doesn't look to be anything too terribly serious. And with the heat and the humidity that's come back,
it's been humid
watch
out there.
Boone has 15 carries on the night, 38 yards, long of just 10. So the Tigers have done a good job of keeping him in check because he's dangerous and everybody in the state knows it.
Well, you know, one of the things we talked about is our defense needs to play up to the expectations, and they are definitely doing that. They are definitely playing great defense.
Just 3.3 yards per play.
Yeah.
And how about this? 0.6 yards per rush for Union.
That's so rare. I mean, Union can run the ball on anybody previously, but we're shutting the run completely down. And Potter's a big factor on this.
A.J. Green, the tailback, will replace Darius Boone as he's out to get checked out. Now it's an empty backfield anyway. Peyton Thompson takes the snap on 3rd and 10. Heavy pressure, incomplete. Tigers were blitzing, almost got home. Marcaselli came on that backer blitz, and he was close to a sack. Either way, Union's going to punt, 3 and out.
Yeah, he had to throw it fast because they didn't even try to block him. I mean, their protection didn't even go back to the weak side. But that's what we needed after turnovers, having 3 and out. Another cramp.
Another cramp down there. I can't see who it is. It's a Tiger. Daniel Stewart's out there. Angled just away from us. As soon as we find out, we'll let you know. It's just one of those angles that's totally away from us. Could be Slusher. Maybe Machota. I think it's Slusher, isn't it?
Lord, I don't know.
It was Keller. Isaiah Keller, number 9. So he hobbles off with the help from the athletic training team. Get him some pickle juice and Gatorade, and we'll be set. 4th and 10 coming here.
Be great to have another bad punt here.
Is that a call? Tricky Stokes back to return for the Tigers. He's waiting at his 13. The punt is a shank. Spav nailed it. It bounces and it's fielded by Broken Arrow at the 40. Tigers get some run there. That's Gavin Potter with the heads-up play. Potter says, if you're going to just let that go, I'll take that. I have some wheels.
There you go. Momentum seems to be changing. It just really appears that our kids are really coming out the second half.
That's a net of 10 yards. 21-yard punt, 11-yard return. That'll work. 7:12 to go, third quarter. 1st and 10, Broken Arrow at the Tiger 45-yard line. Tate Robards, the quarterback, under center. Takes the snap, gives to Noah Cortez. Cortez rolling to the right, picks up a gain of about 2.
Yeah, that's that same play where they've been running that perimeter play, getting that double pull out there, trying to get more people at the point of attack than they do defensively. But, boy, they had one guy just came off a block and made a play.
Jacob Rogers on the tackle. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. 6:33 to go. Third quarter. Broken Arrow 12. Union 10.
Need a good down here. Need a good down.
Quintevin Cherry in at quarterback for the Tigers. Cortez out of the backfield in motion. They swing it out to him. It's caught. Cortez trying to get free. Cuts across the 50. He's still on his feet across the 45. C.J. Harris made the tackle for Union, but not before Cortez could pick up a First National Bank first down.
Well, that was just such a great play by us because they're blitzing off the edge, and then we flare the running back in the passing game. They have nobody on it but an inside linebacker.
That was the second catch of the game for Cortez. He had 15 last year for 128 yards. Now Tate Robards back at quarterback. He takes the snap, drops back, sets up now. Firing, has time, has Logan Matthews, and it was just long. Matthews was trying to get separation from Jaquan Sanders and tried to haul it in with his left hand and just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, it looked like there was some kind of
contact.
A
little bit of contact going on there.
See, we just need to be a little more efficient on first down. I just really believe that in your early games.
Nice gust of wind just came into the Aerovision booth. Credit Mrs. Spav for a roster catch there. As the pass there swung out to Keller. Keller makes a man miss across the 30 inside the 20. Isaiah Keller. Nice catch and run there. Coach Alexander was telling me all about him.
They had it covered. They came up there and he caught it and put a little move on him. Guy missed the tackle.
Check that. That was Trayvon Client. Apologies. That was Client with his first catch of the night, number 5 there for the Tigers. First National Bank first down. 5:41 to go. 1st and 10 from the 19. Tigers in the red zone. Robards takes the snap, gives to Kewan Tolbert. Tolbert trying to get to the 15, picks up a couple.
We're wearing them down a little bit. You can see it wearing down already.
Mason Givens on the carry, and we have not seen much of Tolbert. Coach Alexander thought he'd probably get about 15 carries. That was just his second. He had 1 in the first half for a yard. 5:13 to go, third quarter. Broken Arrow 12, Union 10. 2nd and 8 from the Union 16-yard line. Tate Robards, the quarterback. Kewan Tolbert, the setback. Robards shuffling. Now steps up in the pocket, firing. Incomplete.
I think he could have ran the ball.
Yeah, it's almost like he
did a great job stepping up.
He had the vision and then thought, I don't know if I should run this.
Yeah.
And then just kind of threw it into the turf.
It's one of those, coach might yell at me.
Right, it was there. They said don't run this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Lafayette Wright last year when he always wanted to run the bootleg, and the coach said, no, we're not going to run the bootleg.
Yeah, exactly.
We love you, but we don't have an hour and a half, so we're not going to run the bootleg. 3rd and 8 coming for Broken Arrow. Ball at the 16-yard line. Cortez in motion out of the backfield. Robards steps up this time, fires, caught, complete to Isaiah Keller. Touchdown, Broken Arrow. Robards steps up in the pocket, finds Keller, and the Tigers are on the board in the third quarter.
And I thought he was going to run the ball that time.
He stepped up and then popped it, a 16-yard touchdown from Tate Robards to Isaiah Keller. Touchdown pass number 1 for Robards comes at a great time with 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Snap, spot, extra point from Skylar Seagraves is up and good, and it's 19-10 Broken Arrow. Tigers up 9 with 4:49 to go in the third. You're listening to Broken Arrow Football.
From the first steps we take, we all have our own way of doing things. That's why we offer a wide variety of checking account options. So your money is ready, no matter what direction life happens to take you. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com.
The Broken Arrow kick goes into the end zone for a touchback, so Union will start at its own 20, trailing 19-10 to your Broken Arrow Tigers. Thanks for joining us for Tiger football. It's football night in Oklahoma. Charlie Hanema and Steve Spavital coming to you live on 97.1 FM, the Sports Animal, and on ArrowVision as we have another Broken Arrow player down with what appears to be a cramp, just based on how the teammates were trying to help stretch him out.
Yeah, it was so humid here earlier. You know, you just don't drink enough fluid when during the game. It's just really tough.
It kind of got sneaky. I checked the heat index this afternoon. It was 103 at one point, which that kind of just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. The humidity is a little different factor here in August now than we've normally had in the past.
How about the athletic training staff, though, for Broken Arrow? Daniel and Grace out there. Do you see all the
they're amazing.
All the ways they're trying to rub that cramp out of his leg? I mean, the service and attention to detail, it makes you kind of want to shoot up there and, I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, if you see what they do throughout the week, they're amazing, amazing crew, and what they do in teaching these young trainers to be, you know, they're just really amazing. They work so hard.
That was Tricky Stokes, the cramped up Tiger.
And they've worked a long day because they've had a volleyball tournament earlier this morning, and it went right all the way into this. They haven't had a break all day.
We should give a shout out to St. John Broken Arrow and Tulsa Bone and Joint, tonight's game sponsors and the exclusive healthcare providers of the Broken Arrow Tigers. They provide that athletic training and so much more support for Broken Arrow Athletics and the school district in general. Darius Boone still out. Peyton Thompson firing a pass on 1st and 10. He was looking for Spencer Shadle, and it was incomplete.
Well, they got a flag here. It may be an interference. I'm not sure.
Sideline infraction.
Oh.
I think that's the first one, though, right? So that's just the
yeah, it's
the
a
free
warning. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's hard. I mean,
you never got sideline penalties, did you?
No, never.
Never. Ever?
No.
Never?
We used to be like it. It seemed like we're at the numbers, coaching sometimes. But then
Peyton Thompson back to pass, firing deep, overthrown.
Right
He was
into
looking for
double
Torrey
coverage.
Dillard into double coverage.
And I notice a lot of that too on their scrimmages where, Peyton's throwing a lot in double coverages. Their throwing game is so suspect right now. Obviously they can't run the ball, and they've got one pass play that's decent. So
3rd and 10 coming here for Union. Redskins have struggled passing. 0 of 3 in the second half.
Well, that's one play.
Peyton Thompson now stepping up again, firing this time, and it's bobbled and caught. Hauled in by number 88. No,
And there's two receivers in the same area.
Kenneth Avery. Then another cramp for Broken Arrow.
And two receivers in the same area too.
Trying to get a look at that. Is that Tolbert?
Can't tell. Those numbers are so hard to read.
Kewan Tolbert is the cramped up Tiger there. 57 yards on that pass. Wow.
And, two receivers in the same area.
Yeah.
I mean, they could touch each other.
They
It's just, I don't really understand how you're spreading the defense apart. But
is that
they had a speed. They had a speed.
So let me ask you this: do you think that's designed? Or do you think that's week 0 in our route?
I think it's week 0.
Right.
Because I've known Union. I know them very well, and they do a great job. But having two receivers the same, and then even throwing in that double coverage earlier, these are things that are done early in the year, and you learn from them. You got to survive them and learn from them. And we didn't have bad coverage on that. It's just he just made a good throw.
Sure.
And that was a good catch, even though it was bobbled.
Seems to all be calves that have been the problem for the Tigers that have been cramping up here.
Yeah.
Makes sense with what you're using to.
And it's hard to
sprint down
now
the
is
field.
you can say drink, but that's really not.
Yeah, I mean
it's not going to
at
really.
At that point, it's too late.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you can chug 4 bottles of water, but
exactly.
the damage has been done. 51-yard gain on that one. Gets the ball down to the Broken Arrow 29-yard line. 4:28 to go, third quarter. Broken Arrow 19, Union 10. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, hands off up the middle. Decent gain here.
Yeah, they had a good push with their old line. I didn't think
Elijah
that could.
Tomlin. Gary Campbell Yeager makes that tackle, and we still have not seen Darius Boone this drive after he left with the cramp on the last one. 2nd and 5. Thompson, play fake. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Zeno Marcaselli.
God. Those Marcaselli's having a hard time catching that ball today.
We're going to fight over the dinner table over who
I
was
know.
closer. Would have rather had Zeno's with the position on the field. That would have been huge.
But the Union quarterback threw it right to him.
Sure.
It's like, golly.
3rd and 5.
Try the guys in the white.
3:59 to go, 3rd and 5. Boone is back in on this 3rd down for Union. They give it to him. Head of steam up the middle. He's got the first down. Guess he's no longer cramping.
Good push.
Gain of 7. I think he was rested.
Potter's having a little cramp, too. You can see him.
Yeah,
They're all having a little cramp.
He's trying to shake it out, yeah.
And then, of course, it doesn't help the way Union is tempoing the ball right now.
Sure. 1st and 10, Union inside the red zone. Ball at the 17-yard line. 3:53 to go, 3rd quarter. Tigers leading, 19-10. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, hands off to Tomlin. Tomlin met immediately and thrown back for a loss.
Good job. Good
Trayvon
defense.
Client in there playing a little defense. Shaking it up a little bit. I like that.
Good defense. Good push by us.
I think that was Jalen Moss. Check that. We got dueling 5s. That was Jalen Moss, who has a ton of talent on the defensive line.
We're good there on the defensive line. But I tell you what really helps out, too, is not only good there, is we have great linebackers. I'm hard seeing weaknesses.
Loss of 1. 2nd and 11. 3:05 to go in the 3rd. Thompson rolling to his right under pressure, throws off his back foot. Intercepted! Intercepted by Broken Arrow for a touchback.
Atta baby. Again, throwing into double coverage.
Jalen Johnson, the sophomore. What a play.
I know.
He just leapt up and hauled that one in. Not a wise throw. Thompson was off balance, just chucked it up there, and Jalen Johnson.
I know. He just throws it up there, and there's just too many black shirts hanging around there.
Johnson's 5'8", 160, and if you just were watching on the replay, he ran over and gave a bump to Andrew Rame, who was about 4 times the size of him. We'll take it. 1st down, Broken Arrow. Tigers with the ball at their own 20. 2:59 to go in the 3rd. This is Quintevin Cherry in at quarterback with 3 receivers to the left. Fake to Cortez. Cherry keeps it himself. He's got across the 25. Gain of about 6, 7 for Quintevin Cherry.
Running that stretch read with that backside lineman running up in the hole and letting the quarterback run like an ISO up the middle. Very good play design.
2nd and 4. 2:33 to go. 3rd quarter. Cherry still in. Tight end to the right. Takes the snap. Rolling to his left. He's under pressure. Trey Thompson was all over him.
Well, he got about 5 yards.
Right.
You know,
nice job by Cherry, though, to fight back close to the
line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I know, because he was hit 5 yards in the backfield.
So you talk to the coaches during the week, and they say that Cherry has a lot of talent, but, you know, it's tough to come in and play week 0 when you didn't go through spring ball. You come in the summer, and you can do a little bit.
This is the first time really live.
Yeah, and jumping into that 6A playbook, that's a lot. And what they had kind of said was Cherry's great as long as you don't have to audible out. It's kind of the nuances he's still working on, but the talent is there as Robards is under pressure, and then he steps up and hits Kaiser, and Kaiser is across the 50 for a 1st down. Look at Tate Robards buying some time.
That's awesome. Well, the thing that Union's not doing on passing is they're doing very well by perimetering the pressure, but they're allowing the quarterback to step up in the pocket. You got to collapse the pocket. You can't allow the quarterback to step up in the pocket.
30-yard gain for Matt Kaiser as there's a Union Redskin cramping now at the 30.
But, you know, we had not only did we make a great throw and catch there, but, you know, the quarterback even had a chance of running for a lot of yardage as well.
That 30-yard gain, Broken Arrow's longest play of the night. They've been close to a couple of home runs.
Oh, I know.
You have to wonder if there's one coming.
Right. I like what both these quarterbacks bring, you know. But I'm telling you, you know, Robards, when you're allowing him to step up in the pocket, he's making great plays because he can either run the ball or throw it, but he's keeping his eyes downfield and making some good decisions.
The thing that I like about how he's been playing is He had that fumble. Loses the fumble. A little bit shaky in the first half, but he comes right back, steps up in the pocket, makes a nice throw for that touchdown.
Yeah.
Stepping up in the pocket here as Trey Thompson
We're having
is
a great
helped off.
drive here.
Right. And, some quarterbacks would struggle in the first half.
Absolutely.
Fumble the ball away, kind of sulk, and it would be, meltdown mode.
Yeah, what do you do with how you face adversity?
Sure, and credit to Robards for hanging tough as he's leading the Tigers across midfield into Union territory. 1:20 to go here in the third. Tigers up 9. Tate under center, takes the snap, gives to Cortez. Cortez stretching to the left, cuts back inside, right across the tail of the arrow, across the 40. Nice gain on first down. 8 yards for Cortez.
People are going to have a hard time stopping that play. Union's having a hard time stopping it. And that's a good defense out there.
And this is kind of that point in the ball game where Cortez busts a couple because
that's
he's
right,
so
because
tough
we're
to bring
wearing
down.
him down.
And now this is carry number 18 will be his next one.
We're wearing them down right now.
42 seconds to go in the third, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 37-yard line. Isaiah Keller goes in motion to the right. Robards out of the gun, steps up, firing down for Logan Matthews. Matthews was behind him again.
God, just missing it.
Just missing him there a little bit. But, man, Spav, these Tigers are getting behind Union.
And you know what's crazy is it's 2nd and 1. When it's 2nd and 1, that's a waste down. I mean, secondary should be thinking right now, the deep ball. And if they throw a little short route, that's fine. They got the first down. I mean, you got to play the odds here. You know that Coach Wilkinson's going to go for the money ball.
2nd and 1.5 from the 37. 27 seconds to go, third quarter. Give to Cortez straight ahead. First down and more across the 30. He's got a seam inside the 20, still on his feet. Down to the 13-yard line. A 24-yard gain for Noah Cortez and a First National Bank first down.
Running to power, and he cut it back, and that was just a great move by Noah.
Trey Thompson's cramping again. He was already helped off the field once. He's down, and, you don't want to joke about it, but I hope the athletic trainers are hydrating too for how much they're having to run out onto the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan Newman's in great shape, always has been, but, some of his counterparts, Jacob Newby, you don't want Newby to drop on you.
I know.
And I haven't seen the Eggman over there, but he might be.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him run on the
field.
I know.
I wouldn't expect him to run off.
Trey Thompson, the shaken up, cramped up Redskin. When play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10, Broken Arrow at the 13-yard line.
Well, we're just starting to wear them down. I mean, we're running the ball very efficiently right now, making the plays that we need on the short passing game that we need. We're just really being really efficient right now. We've had a lot of third down situations, but I just really think what we're doing is just a lot better. We're running more plays than them. Our possession time's longer.
Tigers have 153 yards in the third quarter. Union has just 62.
This is going to be an impressive drive because this started on the -20. And this is going to be a really impressive drive. I mean, it's already been impressive to me because you're facing a good defense. It's not going to be easy. People think drives are going to be real easy. But the thing that's really important, what Coach Wilkins is doing, is he's thinking of getting first downs. And that's winning the possession battle.
They wind the clock to the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes to go. Broken Arrow leading Union 19-10. We'll have the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Broken Arrow Football.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
Welcome back to Tiger Field in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. It's football night in Oklahoma. The Tigers lead Union 19-10 as we head into the fourth quarter. Quintevin Cherry, the quarterback for the Tigers, as it's 1st and 10 from the Union 12. Cherry takes the snap, keeps it himself, designed run, fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does. Jaquan Sanders on the coverage, the tackle for Union. Scores from around the area. Owasso leading Bentonville 21-14 in the second half, and Jenks up on Bixby 21-7. Next week, the Tigers will take on Mansfield, Texas, part of the Border Brawl here at Tiger Field. That game Friday night at 7 o'clock as another Union player is down with a cramp. After that, we'll head to Owasso, where the Rams just put in a new video board, new turf, new lights. Owasso Stadium's looking nice. Then it's a bye week on September 14th. Charlie and Spav will go do something fun. And then on the 21st, we're back here in BA to host the Jenks Trojans for the first time in a long time, sans Alan Trimble. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be the first.
That's Elijah Tomlin, the injured Redskin. Temporarily injured Redskin, the cramping Redskin. I mean, cramps aren't fun.
No.
But the good news is they usually go away in a,
you can
sometimes
say
they hang on for a while, but
it's really affecting them quite a bit because you could see, I mean, they've got a lot of backup linebackers and people in the game right now. Union does because of the cramping.
Spav, we've been audited. Bentonville is actually leading Owasso 21-14.
Really?
So we have that going for us, which is nice.
Bentonville, they're running a very similar offense than like what we do. 2 tight ends, a lot of power running.
About ready to get back underway here. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 11. Robards, the quarterback, takes the snap, play fake. Has time, dumps it off to Kaiser Newell. Newell
good
bounces
positive
off a
yard.
man down to the 5 or 6. And, man, another Union player is slow to get up on the Broken Arrow sideline.
Yeah.
He's all right. That's Cameron Watts, the free safety. He started at cornerback last year. He's all right. He's going to stay on the field. They're not going to make him check out, I don't think.
Yeah, we're just being real physical with him right now, and that's what's really interesting, really good.
5-yard gain on that one.
That.
It'll be 3rd down and 4. This will be the 9th play of the drive. Started at the 20 after that Jalen Johnson interception. You could really say it started in the end zone.
Yeah.
So you throw in the touchback, and the Tigers have gone the length of the field here. 3rd and 4. Ball at the 6. Union jumped off sides.
There you go. Little
Union
freeze
jumped
count.
off sides.
We're beating them at their own game.
I was going to say, taste of their own medicine.
That's right.
It was a defensive end that jumped into the zone.
And that's something that Union always did, is the freeze count. And you always prepare for it. But then we do it, and we're beating them at their own game.
It's not a first down because it's half the distance, but now it's
3rd and 1.
Not even 1. 3rd and a fall over. Were they running that freeze count when you were there? Just go all the way back that far?
Oh, yeah. I brought it there.
Should have known.
Yeah.
3rd and a half. Jumbo formation. Robards barking out some changes. Union packing the box. I formation. Gives to Kaiser Newell straight ahead. Newell has the first down. Down to the 1. First down, Broken Arrow. First National Bank first down. 1st and goal at the 1 with the Tigers leading Union 19-10. Another Redskin cramping. It's Michael
They're
Panther.
all over the place. They're wanting to go home right now. There's 11 minutes left, guys. You know, we're just ready to go. You could just see the demeanor of them.
I mean, this is
our kids are.
All the credit in the world to Broken Arrow, but this is an uncharacteristic showing for a Union team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their demeanor is just unbelievable. This is a shout-out to Cody Ellett.
Right.
Which I think is one of the best strength coaches around. That young man has done wonders with all of our athletes. It's just amazing what he's done. Now, you look over there, they're cramping, they're in and out of the game. It's, in games like this, you want your best players out there.
Especially when it's first and goal.
Yeah.
And, the way that Broken Arrow can run the power. Yeah.
We run a fullback dive, which you don't see very often. You get a fullback dive for 2 yards, on a push on a tight formation where they have everybody in the box. So that was just a good – I mean, we're wearing them down.
And you never say never because anything can happen with 11 minutes to go. But the way that Broken Arrow can control the ball with that power running game, the Tigers punch one in here with 11 minutes to go.
Oh, we're fixing to punch it in because you can look at them right now. I mean, it's first down. Some players have their helmets off over there at Union. We have our helmets on, our chin straps ready to go.
You punch one in to go up 16, and it's almost get the sparkling grape juice.
Well, then they're going to quit. And then we got them. Unlike Union teams from the past.
Is that Pedialyte they've got in the end zone? Looks like Union's got the Pedialyte out to try and get the electrolytes in.
Mm-hmm.
My sources tell me that it can have benefits for grown-ups as well. Can't confirm that, but I've heard that. So, whatever works. That's Michael Panther, 6 foot, 295-pound senior, gingerly walking back to the far side.
Mm-hmm.
Broken Arrow football is brought to you in part by our One Club sponsors, TTCU Federal Credit Union, St. John Broken Arrow, Tulsa Bone and Joint, the Arrow Group, Matthews Ford, and First National Bank of Broken Arrow. Thank you for your support of Tiger Athletics and Broken Arrow Public Schools. Ready to go here, first and goal from the 2. 11 minutes to go, Broken Arrow 19, Union 10.
We're in 2 back, 2 tight ends. We're going to power this. We'll see who wins.
Tate Robards under center with the big uglies. The give is to Kaiser Newell, up and over and in. Touchdown, Broken Arrow. Kaiser Newell.
That is awesome. That's a fullback dive.
Literally.
Fullback dive, and he jumps, man. I tell you what.
All right, Kaiser, here's the
ball. They are worn
jump.
Slick. Good job.
25-10 Broken Arrow with an extra point coming.
I tell you one important stat that we haven't seen, especially this early in the year. We've been in the plus 40 4 times tonight, and we've scored 3 TDs and 1 field goal. We have scored every time we're in the red zone, the plus 40 in the end.
Extra point from Skylar Seagraves is good. We'll keep it here with Broken Arrow leading Union 26-10 with 10:45 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they better do something because it's going to get worse.
Spav, a year ago at this time, we were sitting at home because we were going to play on Saturday on ESPN, and we're checking the phones and we're listening to the radio and saying, Owasso is doing what now to Jenks?
I know.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow sending a message here in game number 1.
Absolutely. What we sent the message is that we're number 1 and they're not as well.
10:45 to go. Tigers up 16. Tyler Crawford was about to kick it and runs over and gets some late instructions. Not sure if there's some subterfuge coming here or not, but, kicking into the wind. Just never know.
Yeah, you never know if it's high on side or what, because these guys are up pretty tight.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, high on side.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 24.
Mm-hmm.
Torrey Dillard hauls it in. They'll spot it close to the 25. Union's got a long way to go, down 16. It's been all BA since the half.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They've had poor field position. They've had 3 and outs. We've been driving the football, creating first downs. We're wearing them down.
Xavier Dandridge, the tailback for Union on this drive. He takes the carry on first down. Ryan Barwig tries to string it down, but he gets loose. Dandridge
that
ran
guy's
halfway
lucky.
across the field and got to about the 30, gain of about 6.
Well, we played good defense.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
We should have had the tackle like 5 yards in the backfield. What's
the
going
delay
on?
Here? Injured Broken Arrow player down on the far side.
No, I was wondering why our trainer was running across there.
Playing Red
because
Rover.
I couldn't see him.
Tigers shaking up in the Union bench. But how about this Broken Arrow defense?
Man, we just kept talking about how they need to play up to their expectations. They have played beyond that, in my opinion. Just truly impressive.
Campbell Yeager, the middle linebacker, is the Tiger being helped all the way across the field. He's been cramping up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Gain of 7 on first down for Dandridge. 2nd and 3 with 10:34 to go. This time it's Boone. He's got it's Dandridge again. Where's he been all night?
I know. Where's Boone? Did he get hurt? I thought it was cramps.
Yeah, Boone had that cramp, but he's been pretty quiet ever since.
Mm-hmm.
2 straight carries for Dandridge and a Union first down. 20 yards on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 49. 10:20 to go. Union trailing Broken Arrow 26-10. They give it to him again, 3rd time.
Great fit.
Gavin Potter, though, all over this one.
Yeah, great fit. Backers just made a great fit.
1.5 yards for Dandridge. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9. We're all friends here. 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Inside 10 minutes to go. Broken Arrow 26. Union 10. Look at Gavin Potter as if you're on Arrow Vision. You can see that nice tight shot there of his eyes. That dude just fired up.
Oh, I know.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 50. Peyton Thompson out of the gun. Drops back. Looking. Pumps fakes. Fires. Complete. That's Avery. Avery brought down just close to the sideline by Gavin Potter. 8-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and a couple.
Yeah, I think Gavin Potter has just played outstanding tonight.
High
there
snap,
he is
Dandridge.
again. Look at him.
And the Tigers blow it up. Potter all over it.
Yeah.
Kaiser Newell in there too. Both of those guys. Kaiser Newell's had a great game going both ways most of the time too.
Potter just coming right through the gap. They have no answers.
Here it is, 4th down, 4th and 2, inside 9 minutes to go. Motion from right to left. Tigers jumped off sides. They got D'Amico Rowland into the neutral zone. First down, Union.
You know, that's the first time they've done it all night.
It's the first penalty for Broken Arrow in the second half, too.
We used to do it all the time.
Union picks up the first down, moves it to the Broken Arrow 38-yard line, 8:42 to go. Broken Arrow 26, Union 10. Peyton Thompson out of the gun, takes the snap, hands off to Tomlin. He's hit immediately. Potter, guess who, in there again.
Potter's the player of the game. That young man's all over the place. I mean, this game is really starting to go the opposite way.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Thompson swings it out to Tomlin, and there's just nothing there. Tigers all over him. Kewan Tolbert and Zach Marcuselli shut that one down. It's 3rd and long, and the clock keeps running.
I mean, where was the surprise? As soon as that back went out of the backfield, Marcuselli was aiming right at the receiver.
7:40 to go. 3rd and 10. Peyton Thompson out of the gun. Play fake. Steps up, fires. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, there's interference there.
Looks like Stokes kind of had his hand
I
in there.
don't blame him on that because he's fixing to get beat deep.
Might have saved a touchdown.
I think he did. Hey, sometimes you do that, you live another snap.
So Union gets another first down on a penalty that is pass interference against Broken Arrow. Deserved. Probably, and like you said, hey, sometimes that happens.
Hey, I mean, sometimes you got to.
A first down's better than 6 points.
Exactly. Make them snap the football because we're playing great defense.
Line of scrimmage now is the 23. 1st and 10 at the 23. Peyton Thompson takes the snap, fires this one, complete to Pearson. Pearson has room at the 15. Tries to make a cutback, but Bryce Machota's there to slam him down. Union picks up some yardage, but again, well, no, I guess Pearson did get out of bounds. I thought he was in. 7:22, clock stops. 9 yards on that one, 2nd and 1.
Oh, there you go, Potter. Golly.
Potter in there on the heat for Dandridge. Loss of 1. 3rd and 1.5, 3rd and 2.
They have nobody. I mean, they're not even blocking him.
Third and 2. The clock continues to run. Inside 7 minutes to go. Broken Arrow 26. Union 10. Dandridge, the tailback. They've got a fullback or a big ugly in there, but wow. Who is that in there for Broken Arrow?
Oh,
Good
he's
defense
inbounds,
for the Tigers.
too.
That's Marcuselli all over that one. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, and he's inbounds.
That clock keeps running. Zach Marcuselli fought off his block and held on to bring down Dandridge for a loss. 4th and a long 2.
Got to watch the freeze count now.
6:10 to go. 4th and 2. Dandridge, the tailback. Thompson under pressure, going deep for the end zone. It's a jump ball, out of bounds. Tiger football. It was looking for Kenneth Avery, and it was incomplete. Avery hauled it in out of bounds.
Great coverage.
Force him to the boundary.
Guy
but he
had
can't
to
make
jump
the catch
up.
in bounds.
Yeah, he kept him in the boundary, and he had to jump up. Great play.
That was Tricky Stokes on the coverage.
You know, Union's had 4 drives inside the plus 40, and they had a touchdown and a field goal, but then the last 2 times has been interceptions.
5:53 remaining in this one. Broken Arrow 26, Union 10. Tigers with the ball at their own 15. It's Cherry, the quarterback. He keeps it himself on the zone read. Gain of 3. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, this is going to be a 5-minute drive right here. We're just going to drive it. Don't do anything cute. Just drive it and score.
Gain of 4 on first down. 2nd and 6 from the 19 coming. Play clock at 12. Game clock 5:22. Cherry out of the gun. 3 receivers right. Now they move Cortez toward the receivers. Cherry, though, takes the snap, goes the other way from everybody across the 20. They're going to say he was in bounds. You're darn right he was. Wind that thing, baby. 5 minutes to go. Tigers up 26-10. 3rd and 3 coming. This would be a big play. This would be a big first down.
Yes, we need this first down here.
Tate Robards checks in. 3rd and 2. 4:40 to go. Play clock at 12. Broken Arrow 26. Union 10. Robards changing the play. Barking out instructions. Takes the snap. Give to Cortez. Cortez trying to power across.
Got it.
He got it. What a second effort by Noah Cortez for the First National Bank first down.
You know he's going to get it. He's not going to fall short of a first down.
Everyone in the stadium knew who was getting the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
First down.
And you even knew the play.
4:18 and counting. 1st and 10. Cherry back in at quarterback.
That was a great first down right there. Great first down.
Keep them fresh. Inside 4 minutes now, and Coach Wilkinson, the offensive coordinator, is that Wilkinson down there? I thought he was normally in the booth. Somebody needs a timeout. Is that Jay? Broken Arrow takes a timeout, nonetheless.
I don't know. Is it?
.358 to go. Tigers leading 26-10. Don't forget to join us Tuesday nights at 6:30 right here on 97.1 FM, the Sports Animal. It's Inside Tiger Football presented by Rib Crib. Coach Alexander and I will look back at this game and look ahead to the border brawl against the Mansfield Tigers. It's going to be a black and gold Tiger battle here 1 week from tonight. Inside Tiger Football presented by Rib Crib Tuesday, the border brawl on Friday. What more could you ask for?
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
Hand off to Cortez. He tries to spin for a couple more, gets 3 to the 30. Clock continues to run. Tigers are fresh. All smiles down there for the folks in black and metallic gold. The new Adidas uniforms. Pretty sick. The Tigers, the flagship school of Adidas in Oklahoma. Tate Robards, the quarterback, lost his mouth guard, picked it up, give to Cortez. Cortez up the middle, fighting for more.
That.
Close to the sticks.
He about popped that one.
Short. Maybe even got it. Wiseman keeps meandering past the chains. Where are we? Where are we going to spot this?
Well, it's
close, isn't it?
First down.
Yeah, they're moving it. There we go.
There we go.
First down.
Perfect. Just give the ball to Noah and let him just run.
3 minutes to go. Tigers putting it on number 1 Union. Tate Robards takes the snap, gives to Cortez. Straight ahead. Why not? Not much there, but that's okay. Clock will continue to run.
Exactly. You know, they have 3 timeouts and they're not even using them, so they've given up. I'd love to see us pop another one in, though.
19 seconds on the play clock. Hold on, folks. Calm down. We don't need to snap it yet. Down to 11. 2:19 to go. Broken Arrow 26. Union 10. Tate Robards takes the snap, gives to Cortez. Look at this, across the 50. Forced out of bounds, but not before he picked up a first National Bank first down and a late hit. Tack on a few more.
Pushed him late out of bounds.
.207 to go. First down, Broken Arrow. Tigers are giving it to them.
I know. We're in the 40 again, inside the 40. Now, you know what that means. We're going to score. We've been really doing a good job on this.
2:07 to go. Tigers about to put this one on ice. Tate Robards takes the snap. The give to Cortez. Spins off the first man.
Just keep the clock moving.
Down to the 26. 1:59 to go. They still haven't chopped it in, so this can get even lower. And now Union will call a timeout. With 1:50 to go, Union takes their first timeout of the second half.
See, I don't think they did a really good job with their timeouts, Union, because I really think in these early games, timeouts are important for rest more than sometimes. And, man, we're hitting it down their mouth, and then finally they're calling a timeout. They should try to break the momentum.
Broken Arrow 26, Union 10. If the message hasn't been sent, they're just waiting to hit return. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 26 when we pick it back up.
They better play some defense, but they're going to have to tackle this Noah Cortez. This guy is a powerhouse now.
I would bet number 4 is going to get the ball.
Absolutely. We got the power set in. We got that fullback ready to go. Run the power play. There it is.
Robards takes the snap, gives to Power, gives to Cortez. You know what I meant. Cortez is in! Touchdown! Broken Arrow! The Broken Arrow Tigers have turned the jungle into a woodshed.
Look at them. They're going crazy.
What a showing by Broken Arrow as the Tigers are up 22 on the number 1 team in the state. We might need to re-vote.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's the thing is they know they're going to run power.
It's a 26-yard touchdown run by Noah Cortez. And if the extra point from Skylar Seagraves is right down Broadway, and it's 33-10. Broken Arrow leading Union with 1:42 to go. Whatever your favorite beverage is, pour 2. It's time to celebrate. Broken Arrow 33, Union 10. Back with the finish after this. You're listening to Broken Arrow Football.
Their stands are emptying.
Customers know where they can find the best selection and the best price. At Matthews Ford, you won't be hassled on the lot, and we treat our customers.
Tigers just kicked it off. Union didn't take it back to the house. Didn't miss much. Unless the Redskins find a 23-point hot spot, this baby's over. 1:42 to go. Union will start at the 27-yard line as the race to get out of the east side of the stands is on.
Oh, they're
South
empty.
side, the west
It's
side,
empty.
pretty full. The jungle, still packed. A glorious night to open the 2018 season. Peyton Thompson firing downfield, incomplete.
They have no passing game.
He was looking for Dillard. Really shows you how good C.J. Moore was last year, A.K. Wilson, and
But you know,
they relied on those guys so much.
But you know, C.J. was the best receiver they had, but then they quit utilizing
kind of
him.
disappeared in the championship game. That was their
come
problem.
on.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion, 1:35 to go. How about this? Thompson takes the snap, fires. That's complete to Kenneth Avery. He's out of bounds.
We're giving them the short stuff. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
3rd and 2. In the 4th, Jinx leads Bixby 28-7. Bentonville's leading Owasso 24-14. That one in the 3rd as Peyton Thompson fires a dagger that would have impaled Kenneth Avery. Hits him in the numbers. Incomplete. 4th and 2 coming up. The rumblings in the district headquarters this week circled around Associate Superintendent and boss of the Aerovision department, Chuck Perry. He's in California with his daughter Anna getting her moved into college, and Dr. Dunlop said, the Tigers pull this off, we might not let them come back for any more big games. Chuck, I hope you're enjoying California, pal.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, Chuck.
4th down, Peyton Thompson
fires,
golly. Tipped, but it's caught.
Can you
Tipped
believe
and
that?
Caught for the 1st down. Who cares?
I mean, you got a quarterback throws into triple coverage, skips off 3 guys, and their guy catches it.
1:17 to go. Thompson swings it out to Kyler Pearson. Nice juke there. And then he's hammered by a couple of Tigers. Tricky Stokes in there, and
well, the receiver
that's Potter, and now Potter's got
won't
the
even
cramps.
block.
Man, Gavin Potter has just been everywhere tonight.
I know.
What a game for him, and just what a strength of Broken Arrow linebacker with Marcus Selly and Potter on the outsides, and then Campbell Yeager. Played backup. He was a backup D-back last year. You know, the funny thing about high school football is you follow these guys, and you know, you get to college and your position's kind of your position. But with the Broken Arrow defense, you know, we had Slusher and Machota. They both grow to be 6 feet, so they were 15-year-old corners. So now you get to play safety. And then Yeager gets even bigger, so hey, now you're middle linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
I know. And they're just so aggressive on the perimeter. I mean, the Kenneth Avery, their receiver, he didn't even block the guy.
Right.
You know, and then we just go up and just rip right through him, make a tackle. I mean, we're just tougher than they are, is the bottom line. When you get into a game like this, football is a tough game. It's a game of possessions, and you've got to be tough. And we are a heck of a lot tougher than they are right now.
Potter's helped off the field. Minute 3 to go, 33-10. Broken Arrow leading Union by 23.
It's awesome. And you know what? It could be a lot more.
Scoring by quarter. Broken Arrow 12 in the first. Union got 10 in the second. and then goose eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Inside a minute to go, Peyton Thompson takes the snap, fires, caught, and brought down immediately. It was Braden White.
That's the only pass play they can complete. Is the boundary hitch.
And I don't mean to be cynical, but are you just working on stuff for later weeks here because you're down 23 and you're throwing 3-yard passes?
No, it's.
I mean,
no, they're wanting the game over with.
Inside 30 seconds now. Thompson
Same play.
Fires out of bounds.
Just a little out route there. So
complete to Braden White again. Short of the first down though, I think, right? Nope, they're going to move it. All right, give it to him.
I tell you what, he keeps throwing like that, looking where he's throwing. We're going to pick it.
Thompson tonight, 17 of 31, 185 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. 26 seconds to go. Same play again. Braden White still not making a catch worth 23 points.
Well, we're keeping everything underneath us. It's just we're playing great coverage right there. But I tell you what, if you really look at the quarterback, he's eyeballing where he's throwing just right off the bat.
Be 2nd and 6. 22 seconds to go. Broken Arrow 33. Union 10 as the Tiger Field crowd roars. They give it up the middle to Xavier Dandridge, and he got just walloped by Campbell Yeager. Marcuselli was in there too.
Great.
Marcuselli with the hit.
Great
low.
defensive game. Golly.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. This will be the last play of the game. Peyton Thompson's rolling out. Who cares? It's caught. And the Tigers beat Union for just the second time in the last 38 meetings. And this one was a win with a bullet. 33-10. Broken Arrow sticks it to Union on the opening night of the 2018 season.
This was just a total domination. I mean, our offense was more efficient than theirs, and we even had more penalties. Our defense was superb. They played the way they were supposed to. Our offensive line was fabulous. I mean, we really did a great job. We kept them off balance the whole game. They were unable to blitz and make things. They couldn't move the front. There's a lot of things they couldn't do. It was awesome.
A convincing win for Broken Arrow to start the 2018 season. We'll take a timeout. Don't go anywhere, folks. The postgame show is next. Broken Arrow 33, Union 10. That's a final from the Woodshed. This is Tiger Football.
Oh, I just talk about the red zone efficiency.
Is there a time you want us to get out by, or does it thing? Coming up.
Welcome back to Tiger Field, a jubilant Tiger Field as Broken Arrow beats Union 33-10 to start the 2018 season. Here's the scoring recap. Skylar Seagraves got it started at the 9:10 mark of the first quarter with a 31-yard field goal. That made it 3-0. Then a safety on that botched punt made it 5-0 with 4:14 to go in the first. With 59 seconds to go in the first, the Tigers got more. Noah Cortez, a 2-yard touchdown and a Seagraves extra point, capped off an 8-play, 37-yard drive to put Broken Arrow up 12-0. Union got on the board in the second. Just a couple minutes later, Kyler Pearson, that 16-yard touchdown catch from Peyton Thompson, extra point good. That was a 6-play, 80-yard drive, made it 12-7. Rauschenberg tacked on a field goal to get it to 12-10. Then at the half, it was all Broken Arrow. Third quarter, 4:49 to go. Tate Robards finds Isaiah Keller for a 16-yard touchdown. That made it 19-10, capped off a 7-play, 55-yard drive. And then after that interception in the end zone by Jalen Johnson, the sophomore, the Tigers go 10 plays for 80 yards, capped off by a 2-yard Kaiser Newell fullback dive. That made it 26-10. And then with a minute 42 to go, Noah Cortez put the exclamation mark on it with a 26-yard touchdown run, a 9-play, 85-yard drive that made it 33-10. That's how it ended, 33-10. A convincing Broken Arrow win over Union for just the second time in the last 38 meetings. But Spav, we've talked for years. Sometimes it just takes one to break through.
I know, and you said it right off the bat, just as a comparison with Owasso last year, and just really impressed. I mean, we knew the defense was going to be great. We knew that. They were going to play up to their expectation. But I tell you what, I didn't think it'd be like that. I mean, but more importantly, Union had a great defense, but what we did in the red zone was outstanding. I mean, you think about it, we were in the red zone 5 times, and we came out with 4 TDs and 1 field goal. The field goal was early, and that's impressive. That is really impressive at this time of the year with a great defense. So, and a lot of that was just those coaches had them so prepared, and Gavin Potter just played lights out, Marcus Ellie. I mean, I really think it could have been a lot worse.
Man, I mean, if
you think about the field position early.
Sure. And I go back to the, 3 touchdown passes that, Broken Arrow had receivers clear behind Union.
Absolutely.
Just a little more touch on those. Kaiser had one. I think Logan Matthews was free on one, and I think Keller might have been free on another one too.
Absolutely. I mean, and just the runs that were almost there, and you just get them like shoelaced before they get down there. Really impressed by what we did offensively. So we're going to see some really great things offensively, because I don't think we're going to find another defense that impressive all year.
4 for 4 in the red zone. Week 0.
Yeah.
It's big.
Mm-hmm.
It's big. 24 red zone points. We'll take it. 9 of 14 on third down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just real impressive.
What's a goal on third down? 50? 40% to be happy?
Well, on third down, yeah. I mean, to
go 9 of 14, that's pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. That is just flat amazing.
Tigers as a team last year were just 31%.
Yeah. I know we were terrible, but we weren't bad. But I mean, this was just a really impressive night. I keep saying that, but I'm just flawed. I mean, just what I'm seeing. You get early games offensively. Your timing issues are usually off. Ours weren't. And I think it's all due to our experience. We did utilize our timeouts. We didn't do too much. We really just played what we want to play. I mean, what we normally do. And, he took some shots on 2nd and 1 and some things that, were a little different, but it never put us in a bind. And so I was really impressed offensively. Defensively, that we gave them no running lanes. So our defensive line didn't create different levels to create running lanes for them. We were always at the point of attack, always drawing double teams for our linebackers to make tremendous plays. So our perimeter fitting was perfect. I don't know what to say. They couldn't throw the football really, except for bouncing off 3 of our guys until they catch it. you know. But we were forcing them to throw in double coverage, triple coverage, you know, and stuff. So really impressed.
Last year, Union shut down Noah Cortez twice. That state semifinal game, he was coming off that huge game over Norman North, just kind of a dominant second half of the season, and he really got nothing. 68 yards on 24 carries in the semifinals, and Union kind of shut him down. And in the ESPN game, same thing. Not tonight. Cortez tonight, 25 carries, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, an average of 6.3 yards per carry.
Yeah,
not bad.
That's impressive, isn't it?
If you can get Noah Cortez to run for 157 yards, you're going to win a lot of football games.
Absolutely. I mean, but, you know, he's so determined this year. He looks so good. You know, just the fact that, you know, a short yardage situation, we know he's going to get the football, and we know he's going to get the first down. I mean, he's not going to be denied that. And that's what makes him good, you know. And I'm telling you, Union had a great defensive front.
Oh, yeah, both those ends. Darius Murdoch's committed to Tulsa. Isaiah McGuire is a 3-star. Got an offer to the University of Missouri.
Yeah.
World's first and finest school of journalism. Decides to follow that route, but, you know, just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
They're in the SEC, and they don't hand out SEC scholarships at Home Depot on Saturday morning.
We're not going to face a front like this all year now.
And Panther, you know, the nose guard is a mammoth. He's 295 pounds before he cramped up. And, you know, Mason Gibbons, their backup D end, if you could even call him that, 6'3", 300. He was in there all the time, too.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean,
you know,
Union somehow always has running backs and always has defensive ends. I don't know what's in the water.
And their defensive ends did a good job. But I tell you what Coach Wilkinson was doing by unbalancing the front or changing the strength, they wouldn't adjust with their safeties properly. And then we get a double pull out there, and we're just running down the seam. We got more guys than they do.
Tiger defense, Darius Boone last year ran for 1,600 yards and 18 touchdowns for Union. Tonight, Boone ran for 45 yards, no touchdowns, an average of just 2.8 yards per carry, almost 4 yards lower than his average last year. I mean, the Tigers really just controlled this ballgame.
Absolutely. Just from the beginning to the end. You know, and it was amazing. It was a hard-fought game. I understand that. But then we looked at the demeanor of both the teams. I see some great things from us. Our guys are focused. They're disciplined. You know, they didn't have their helmets off. They weren't dejected and, you know, fighting with each other. I mean, we had it.
We look at the quarterback race as we've kind of gone back and forth tonight. Tate Robards, 9 of 17, 122 yards, and that touchdown pass. Quintevin Cherry, just 1 of 3 passing, but 11 carries for 36 yards. So both of them have some skills.
Absolutely.
And, you know,
and we're going to utilize it all year.
Sure. There's that saying in football, you know, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you really don't have one. But they do different enough things that,
I know,
you know, and Cherry's a talented enough kid. I mean, you just watch him throw the football in warm-ups. First of all, he looks like he's 25.
Yeah.
Second of all, he throws it out of the stadium.
Yeah.
And so even if he's not the starter, you can have a package for him where even if you put him in at receiver and go, hey, we might double pass this, be ready.
Well, I mean, he's like another running back.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that can actually throw a football. So, but the point is having him as a running back, you have to try to defend that and try to fit your fitting game on that. That's impossible. Then all of a sudden you got one that you don't have to, and then you got one you have to. You got to change your whole thinking on defense for the 2 different quarterbacks, just for the run game.
If you're just joining us, Broken Arrow has defeated Union 33-10. You can watch the replay of this game anytime on demand on ArrowVision. Just head to arrowvision.tv. No www on that. Or you can watch it on the Broken Arrow Public Schools YouTube channel. Or if you have a smart TV, a Roku device, or a 4th generation or later Apple TV, that's the one where if you can download apps, that's what that means. Look for the Boxcast app. It's a aqua square, so it's Boxcast. You download that, you go right to the Broken Arrow Public Schools ArrowVision channel. You'll be able to watch Tiger football all season long on demand in glorious high definition on your television, on your patio, while you're enjoying a nice Kool-Aid or Diet Coke or whatever you want.
Exactly. What a great night.
We'll wrap it up on this. Mansfield coming in here next week.
It's going to be
Tigers
tough on them.
always play Texas teams. Do you have to worry about keeping the guys up? What's the message as a coach? Do you even go there, or do you just say,
no, you don't even go
win,
there.
You're awesome.
Just prepare. You prepare for each opponent the same. Just go to work. just get your bumps and bruises healed up, and let's go to work. Because Mansfield, they'll have some athletes. They're a little down from what they have been in the past.
Sure.
I've kind of done some research on them, but we'll get after them because they're going to come up here thinking they're playing some Oklahoma JV team. But we'll really shock them to death. But we'll be a lot better than them. But it's just you just prepare the same for them, just like you would like we did Union. You're going to prepare just like that, and your kids need to learn that because when you get down even into the games where you're going to win, and we'll have several of those, but you got to prepare for them the same because you never know. There's some games where you're going to play really bad. There's going to be a game where we're going to play bad.
Sure.
But if you're prepared, you'll win those games.
I love it. 1-0, brother.
That's it. A great win. Great win.
Broken Arrow 33, Union 10. The spotter tonight was Mr. Sean Morgan. The statisticians were Daniel Hendrickson and Skip Hyde. Nolan Couch was on the Arrow Vision controls. For Steve Spavital, I'm Charlie Hanema saying good night from Tiger Field, where the Tigers open with a statement win over Union. We'll see you Tuesday night for Inside Tiger Football presented by Rib Crib, and right back here 1 week from tonight as the Tigers host Mansfield in the Border Brawl. So long, everybody.